Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Good to see you. Welcome in. And wow, don't you love when nothing at all loads as expected? It's going to be one of those nights. Hey, there we go. Booyaka. Hey, it pops up, but it doesn't pop up correctly. Let's fix that. There we go. Welcome to the second round, Boston Bruins and Florida Panthers. We are set to go. The Panthers been waiting around a little bit. The Boston Bruins just sneaking in the other day with a Game 7 win over the Maple Leafs. This is a doozy. Of course, we already saw round 2 getting kicked off with the Rangers and the Canes. That was awesome. And of course, on that same night, just up here, we saw Dallas defeat the Vegas Golden Knights, and that made me so happy. So happy I could shed some tears. But we're here tonight, the Panthers, the Bruins. I'm ready to rock. Hope you're ready as well. Rockin', how's it going? Welcome in. Not necessary. Good to see you. Beverly, hello there. Polar, welcome in. Alvin, hello there. Welcome to the show. Gerard, hello there. Michael, what's up? Jacob, hello there. Shangdon University in the house. Jeff, what's going on? Hayden, hello. Guy, what is up? Wisdom of Summer, welcome in. Great to see you. Cheryl, welcome in. Ian, hello there. Nick, good to see you. Bucks, what's up, Bucks? 2 years, my friend. 2 years, 24 months as a member. Thank you, Bucks. Great to have you here. Dwayne, what's up? Balin, welcome to the show. Nick, Jamie, Captain Colonel, welcome in. Jessica, welcome. Herman, hello there. TJ in the house. Gorn, what's going on? Jonathan, hello. There were so many people here. We're going to be here all night saying hello to everybody, and I love it. Saul, what's going on? Real Kings fan, welcome in. Fishbone, hello there. Matthew, Chris Man, welcome in. One and all. Corey, Cam, Eric, hello there. Bradley, welcome in. Through My Eyes. Dan S., Big Rickster, welcome in. Laszlo, thank you, everybody. Glad to have you along for this ride that we are going to take together, this journey we are going to battle through. Oh, come on, graphics. Don't do me like that. There we go. This is going to be a whole lot of fun, and buckle up because we are about to rock and roll. Triton coming in with a freeze off the top. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Greasy, what's going on? Welcome in. Here we go. Let's jump right into the keys of tonight's game before we get into the lineups. First of all, Boston has kind of taken the Panthers on throughout the regular season. A couple overtime wins, couple regulation wins, very, 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 very close games. But nonetheless, here we go. Key number 1 tonight, Bobrovsky versus Swayman. Swayman versus Bobrovsky, 2 goaltenders that can steal a game. 2 exceptional goaltenders. I expect to see quite a lot of low scoring here, but which goaltender is going to stand on their head the most? Bobrovsky had the save of the playoffs in the first round. Swayman has been captain consistent, and he is leading this Bruins team. So that battle is going to be the story within the story. Now, talking about stories, one team has been resting. They've been chilling on the beach. They've been getting it done. Jacob, or should I say Bruce and Val, coming in with a $10 super sticker. Thank you so much. And what we do here is anytime we get a little dono, we give some dono hype in the form of a stick tap. So get your sticks out, tap that ice. Thank you so much, Bruce and Val. Appreciate that. Unbelievable. All right, so one team is very rested. They've been resting for a while. The other team is flying high, coming off that huge overtime Game 7 win. Which is the better scenario? To be rested or to just keep on plugging through? That is going to be another story we're going to be watching. And of course, in this game, in this matchup, both teams, their center depth isn't as strong as it was a year ago. Don't forget, it was this time last year that the Panthers defeated the Boston Bruins in Game 7, first round of the playoffs. So, can these two teams come back in here, battle it out again? Will Boston get revenge? Will the Panthers lay the smack down again? Those are the keys that we're going to be seeing. Here are the lineups that we expect to see, and then we'll be jumping in for the anthem. For the Bruins, we're going to get Zaka with Geeky and Pasternak, Marchand with Coyle and DeBrusque, JVR, James Van Riemsdyk with Frederick and Brazeau, and then Beecher with Brown and Pat Maroon. On the D side, it's going to be Laurie and McAvoy, Lindholm and Carlo, Witherspoon in Shattenkirk, and of course, Jeremy Swayman in between the pipes. Paulette, hello there. Knox, welcome in. Victoria, welcome in. For the Florida Panthers, it's going to be my man, and we're representing him tonight. Carter Verhaeghe, he's going to be with Barkov and Matt Tkachuk. We got Listerinen with Lundell and Sam Reinhart. Tarasenko with Sternlin and Evan Rodriguez. And Nick Cousins with Lorenz and Opozo. Now, these are old. I'm pretty sure I heard Lomberg is returning tonight. So we'll have to see where Lomberg is going to fit in this lineup, because I'm pretty sure he is actually playing. Now, Sam Bennett, he is still out, still injured. We're hoping that he can come back sometime soon. On the D side for the Panthers, Forsling with Ekblad, McCullough and Montour, Ekman Larson and Kulikov, and as we said, Sergei Bobrovsky getting the start between the pipes tonight. All right, that's what we're expecting to see. We're going to see, of course, we know the little projected lineups are submitted earlier on in the day, so there might be some changes. As I just mentioned, of course, Lomberg, I believe he actually is going to be in the lineup, but we'll see once he comes out and gets on the ice. Oil Collector, what's going on? Welcome in. Let's flip over and get ready to bring in some anthems. They're on the ice. We're just about set to go. Matthew, hello there. Welcome in. Good to have you. All right, let's get this set.
Please turn your attention to the flight deck and welcome tonight's hero among us, 100-year-old World War II veteran, Sergeant Helen Farrar, United States Army.
100 years young. Phenomenal. Dallas, what's going on? Bill, Tristan, welcome in. 100 years young at the Panther game.
Please
love it.
rise and remove your caps as the Sunrise Police Department Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. Here to perform the Star-Spangled Banner, please welcome Hannah Walpole.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Excellent job. All right, all right. The anthems are done. The lights are on. The crowd is lively, and we are ready to go. Game one comes from Sunrise, Florida, the Amarant Arena. And the Amarant Arena is a great place to watch a hockey game. Welcome in, one and all. Thank you for being here. Make sure as you're coming in, you do that YouTube thing. Hit that thumbs up for us, smash that like button, and of course, make sure you subscribe. We are climbing towards 20K, and we'd love for you to be part of our community as we get towards that major milestone. And of course, hand out some hardware. Stanley Cup is going to be handed out in not long from now. All right, thank you, Bradley, hitting that subscribe. Let me fix this. That's what happens when you play around with your graphics in between games. All right, I'm ready to rock and roll. They're ready to rock and roll. Tkachuk, he's coming in to start this hockey game. Panthers, Bruins, game one starts right now. And off the opening draw, it's a scramble. It's going to come back to the Panther side. They're going to play this one down. Space, not many, unfortunately. I've only been to 3. Only. It's still great, but not as many as I'd like. Here they come. Pasternak up over the line. Pasta walking in. First shot. Bobrovsky made the save. Batted it out of the air. A follow-up shot and a nice save. Air coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Leela Snow with that subscribe. Who's winning tonight's game? I'm going with the Panthers. Panthers are who I am taking home tonight. I have the Panthers winning this series in 6. You can see my full prediction video for the second round. It's out on the channel, but I'm going Panthers over the Bruins, but it's going to be an unbelievable series. Lundell coming in to take this draw here against Coyle. He's going to get waved out of it. Brad Marchand coming in to take this draw now against Lundell. Free life, what's going on? Calling Panthers in 5. There you go. Thanks, Nick. That's right. Sub for Sam. That's going to be an icing call right off the opening draw. So this is going to come all the way back. Wow, hopefully they'll get this on ice graphic updated somewhat quickly. Somebody is sleeping in the truck. Get the widgets updated.
And that's where it starts. He's just going to take it one step at a time, and that's what you got to do. You hope your team.
Here we go, off the draw. Cat's going to move this one out, bringing it all the way down the ice. Here's a quick shot. Nice save there. So super close. Over the line, some collisions coming across. Shot goes wide, and the Panthers going to clear this all the way out. All right, I think we got everything just about fixed up here. Here comes Boston down the right-hand side, going to dump this one in. Highball, what's going on? Taking the Bruins. Steve, we want Florida. Yes, we do. In the corner digging, trying to scooch this one out. Sternlin is there, and we're going to get a call, a hand pass. We've been seeing a lot of hand passes, actually, in the last couple games, more so than I ever recall. It seems to be that's the new thing right now, is the hand pass call. But Lundell on that last play coming in, and boy, oh boy, Swayman kicking out in the splits to make a stellar stop on Lundell as he was right there trying to put that one in. Face off just outside the Panthers zone. Bruins going to get waved out again. Here comes JVR to take this draw now. And it's a scramble. JVR is going to win it back. Boston curling around, going to flip this one in. Now here comes the forecheck. Down in the corner, high off the glass. Witherspoon trying to hold it in. He can't. This is going to come out to the red line. Boston back in their own zone. Going to move it up the near side. Through the red line, intercepted by the Panthers. They're going to play this one right back down. But it's going to be another icing call. So a couple icings to get things started here. Daniel with 5 months as a membership. Let's go Bruins. White Trash Guy, what's going on? Wouldn't it be weird if Boston had an easier series with Florida? Won't happen. Won't happen. Toronto played Boston real tight defensively. I think Florida plays even better when it comes defensively. Off the draw. This one going to be cleared out again. This time I think the Bruins got last touch. Swayman playing it up. They're going to set it up. Both teams making some changes, getting some fresh skaters. We are just about 2 minutes gone, and it's been a dump and chase kind of game. Here comes Verhaeghe through the neutral zone. He's going to carry this one in. He's got McAvoy all over him. Going to send it around behind the net. Barkov now with it. To Verhaeghe, he shoots. And a nice stop there by Swayman. Boston going to gobble up that loose puck, and Lindholm going to start the rush. Here's McAvoy getting it up to the red line. Bruins going to dump this one down. This is going to be icing now against Boston. So it's coming back down the ice. Vic, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in to one and all. Thank you for being here today. This is going to be a phenomenal series. I have a feeling this could be the second best series of the second round. I really think Edmonton, Vancouver is going to steal the show, but we'll wait and see. This could be number 2. Panthers off the draw. Here's Sam Reinhart going to take the shot. Tried to go short side, nice save. Back to the line. Mikola playing this in, center it around. Back to the line now for Forsling. Don't forget, earlier this year, Mikola and Marchand actually dropped the gloves. Here's a long shot that goes wide. Mikola took a cheap shot from Marchand. Marchand gave a shot to the face as he was talking to the ref. They dropped the gloves. No real fight happened as they kind of hugged it out and went down. But hey, at least they dropped them. Here's a shot by Listerine tried to pick the corner. That one is stopped. Swayman is so big when he's down on that leg and he keeps his chest up tall, he can still cover right to the top crossbar. Here's Reinhart taking a look, coming across. That one goes wide into the far side. Back at the sideboards, Panthers going to scroll it around. They get there first. Oh, Reinhart crashes into those boards. McAvoy went up easy on him as Reinhart went down in a heap. Here comes Boston, sending it up to Pasternak. Pasternak passing it across. Bruins going to flip this one in. Racing down to get it. Here comes Boston. It's Beecher. Beecher in there first. Centered it back and he missed everybody. And here's the Panthers racing for it. Coming in, cannot get there. Lorentz really coming in hard. And here's a nice hit. Big hit, knocking down the Boston player, Beecher. Cycling it around, Florida doing a good job holding it in. They continue to hold it in and continue to pound this one down low. And that one's going to get tipped down with a high stick. MB, what's going on? Canucks in 5. Ooh, I like that one. I actually think that's going to go 7 games. 7 games. Yeah, Polar, that was a big game. That was a monster. That was an absolute monster. B Disney, what's going on? Welcome in. WB, good to see you. You think the Canucks beat the Oilers in 7? I'm going Oilers in 7. And I'm basing that on Thatcher Demko returning late in the series. If he comes back early in the series, that could change. Here's a shot right on, gets knocked down, back to the line. Kulikov going to keep this one in. Panthers behind the net. There's a takedown. Boston going to clear it around. Ekman-Larsson doesn't come all the way to him. Panthers doing a good job holding it in. Rodriguez till Ekman-Larsson is shot right on. Trying to dig this one free was Tarasenko, and he can't. This coming back. Tarasenko moving a little further down in the roster here. Going to give him a chance to get away from some of the big hitters. The big players, I should say. This coming around. Taking a look. Here comes Boston Bruins. Long look. Now here's a pass up ice. Stolen. Here comes Tkachuk over the line. Top of the faceoff circle with a blast. Nice save by Swayman. Florida doing a nice job stealing this puck. Boston got caught. Now they're going to move this one up. Taking the hit to make the play. I can prep. Welcome in. Good to see you. Here's Verhaeghe. Going to dump this one in the corner. Barkov doesn't get there. There's another collision. Boston now. McAvoy playing it up. Panthers holding the line, trying to come back to Verhaeghe. Pass missed him. He's going to turn and flip this one right back in as Barkov tags up. Tkachuk going in the corner. Tkachuk throwing a hit. Panthers going to hold this one in. Mikola. He's going to rotate it around behind the net. Panthers coming in the other side. I think is that Montour keeping this one in? Florida is going to cycle this one around. Boston now picking it up. They're going to play this a little bit into the middle. It misses its intended target. Picked up here by Brazo, and he's going to dump it in down. Bobrovsky's going to play it high off the glass. Brazo's going to knock it down. Him and Mikola are battling. This in the sideboards. Panthers going to dig it out, but Brazo keeps it in. Down low. Boston playing it in the front. They couldn't retrieve it. And this is going to be scooped up by Lundell. Playing it up, and they get it out. Wow. Panthers with some dangerous passes there in their own zone. This one coming back out around. Montembeau, I think the Florida Panthers have a slight edge percentage-wise to win this series. When you look at the expert percentages. Here comes Boston behind their own net. Going to start to move it up. Just about 6 minutes gone in this first period. And it has been back and forth. Here's Pasternak with a shot, and that one didn't miss by much. Coming around back to the side. Florida trying to kick it free in their skates. They do. They have it there. They're going to flip this one up and down the ice. Boston trying to turn it around again. Bruins do not have a registered shot on net. 5-0 Panthers in regards of shots. Bobrovsky going to stop it behind the net. He's going to play it free, but Pasternak is there to intercept. Bobo had to get back in his net. Bruins to the point. taking a look, stopping, working it up. Here comes Loroi. Here's a shot. Bobrovsky's going to make that save as it gets knocked down right in front of him. Wow. Yeah, Wednesday night. It's going to be the Canucks and the Oilers. All right, they're going to commercial break. Cheshire Cat, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb B12 Experience, and we're here bringing you all the playoff action. If you've been with us, you know how it works. You are free to cheer for whoever you want. And if you've never been with us before, let me explain a few things for you. Like I said, you can cheer for whoever you want. Boston, Florida, Vancouver, Arizona. It doesn't matter. You are free to cheer and have fun. You can trash talk, but all we ask is that you keep it somewhat PG-13, be respectful towards one another, respectful towards myself and the channel, and we'll get along just fine. Nico, what's going on? Nail Yakupov in the house. Sophie, good to see you. So like I said, be respectful. That's all we ask, and we're going to have a ton of fun. Now, one way you can cheer for your team is by using points to bring up graphics on the screen. Well, how do you get points? Simply by coming in the chat, being part of the conversation, chatting along with us. Every few minutes, you'll automatically have points attached to your account. You can check them at any time by doing ! points. And then you can do like Polar did there and bring up Boston graphics, or like we saw a few seconds ago, bring up Panther graphics. All kinds of stuff for you to play with. Now, channel members have custom emojis that you can use all throughout the game. You can drop the team logos, the Stanley Cup. We got a couple bonus logos in there for you to use. So we welcome everyone to the community and we say, let's have fun, let's have a great time, and let's hope for a really good hockey game because we've seen some great ones. Ron, what's going on? Lori, what's up? Let's go getting set for next season. Chris, welcome in. Lost Anchor, hello there. Good to see ya. Victor, what's up? Randolph's, hello, go Bruins. Oilers, baby. Yeah, Oilers are going to be awesome. All right, back from commercial break. Face-off coming up in the Panther zone. Puck is dropped. Ulysses, welcome in. Good to see you. Elizabeth, hello there. Man, I feel bad for Arizona fans. Yeah, I know. That's always sad when a team has to leave. Ekman Larson picking this up behind their own net. Going to play this up. Hello, welcome in. Ron, welcome in. Sideboards, Kulikov trying to force this one along to get it out. Maroon doing a nice job holding it in. Of course, Maroon very familiar with these Florida Panthers as he spent just a few years with the Tampa Bay Lightning. Marchand going to pull this one off the boards, passing it across, trying to come out in front is Coyle. Coyle behind the net, coming around back the other way. Coyle, wrap around in front, nice save. Bobrovsky down, keeping the paddle down. Pass back to the line. Bruins going to send it back in, ref in the way. Here's Marchand again, going to send it to the line. Carl cycling it around. Boston to Marchand. He shoots. Nice save, Bobrovsky. And a diving Panther sprawling, trying to knock it out. Can't do it. Mike, what's going on? Tom, hello there. One day I pray the old Panthers logo will return. Oh, nice save by Bobrovsky. And yes, that diving Panthers logo was the best. This guy here was awesome. Love that logo. But I don't mind this new one. This new one is pretty sick too. It's very classy. But a nice job, some good forechecking here from the Boston Bruins. They're trying to get in this game earlier, and they absolutely are. Getting a little close to the goaltender, you got to watch that because the last thing you want to do is score and then have it called back. Pasternak at plus 3.5 shots, and his first 2 shots aren't counted for some reason because they probably didn't hit the net. They probably didn't get all the way through. But they picked up some shots now. Panthers getting hauled down there in the corner, trying to work it around. They cannot do it. Ekblad trying to move it. Here comes Reinhart. He's going to flip it ahead. Panthers trying to chip it down. Witherspoon trying to clear it. Cannot do it. Mr. Ryan right in there, coming in front to Lundell. And he has it taken away. Wow, Lundell with a nice chance. Here comes Boston. The physicality is definitely picking up here. Bruins going to dump this one in. Bobo, stop. Look out, Bobrovsky. He had it caught in his skate. He meant to stop it behind the net, had it caught in his skate, came out on front, dragged it right out in front in a dangerous play with Pasternak lurking. And he realized it and then jumped on it. Wow. I'm complimenting the Bruins hearts. Tristan, I know the feeling. Cheshire Cat, what's going on? Panthers in 2. Tori, what's up? I have over on goals 5.5. So, you know, it's interesting, right? When they give an over like that, you have a major goaltending battle here where they may only give up 1 or 2 goals, but you have so much firepower. So what's the right choice? The over or the under? Here comes Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe going to roll it around behind the net. Doesn't come to Tkachuk. He's going to let it go. Barkov with it now, sending it back to the line. Nikola's going to play this one in. Tkachuk behind the net. He's going to send it back to the other line. Here's a long shot hitting a body in front. Going to get knocked down. Mikkola stepping up. He's going to take a bump. Going to play it around. Tkachuk trying to get there. He can't. Other side, there's a nice hit where the Bruins tip it out and down the ice. Back to get it is Carter Verhaeghe. Going to play this over to Mikkola. Mikkola on the move. Here they come. Panthers up over the line. Flip pass right in front. Cross crease. Couldn't connect. Back to the line. Here's a blast deflected just wide. Forsling at 90 miles an hour. Prep coming in with a gifted membership. Thank you, Prep. And congratulations, Space Cake, picking up the gifted membership. Turned over. Here comes the Panthers. They are really moving up over the line. There's a nice hit. Trying to dig this one through. Opozo can't get in. He's going to drop it there. This coming around. Back to the line. Panthers going to move it. Now they're going to rotate it. Opozo going behind the net. He can't come up with it. Panthers knocking it down. Spinning around. Nick Cousins. He's in here. This coming all the way back. Forsling going to keep it in. Opozo. He can't intercept. Now he does. He takes that away. Passing it up. Not a great pass, though. Nice little duck there by Steven Lorentz. Panthers moving around the perimeter quite well. They can't get anything into a shooting lane. 10 minutes to go here in period number 1. Who's going to crack the scoreboard first? Here's Opozo. He's cycling it around. Forsling waiting for it, picking it up. Going to pass it over. Here's a blast and a glove save by Swayman. What a stop. What a glove save and an unbelievable pressure cooker there of a shift by the Florida Panthers. That was sweet. They are going to the commercial break. Oh my gosh, if this series is going to be just like this, end-to-end action, chance after chance after chance, we are in for something real special. Florida right now dominating in the face-off circle. They are 80% on the draw. Boston leading the way in hits, though. 16 hits to 12 hits by the Florida Panthers. It is good back and forth action. Chris, I am watching it on Sportsnet Ontario. Sportsnet Ontario in my region. So depending on where you are, you'll have to check your cable channels. So that's how I watch the games. Chris, you don't have to spam the chat. All right, we have 2 teams to root for, Boston Bruins and the Celtics. Are the Celtics good this year? Are the Celtics decent this year? I haven't really paid much attention since the Raptors absolutely sucked.
Let's go!
So I haven't paid much attention to the NBA at all. Chuck coming in with that subscribe. Thank you very much. Jonathan says CBC tonight. Bleed on him and let him know you're there. That's right. Just blast it away. Celtics 64-18. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. I quite enjoy the NBA, but man, when the Raptors have 0% chance because they're pretty much putting out a D-League team or a Z-League team, it makes it very difficult to watch. Celtics going to win it all this year. Oh boy, wouldn't that be something if Boston can get both their teams going on deep runs? Always great when a city can do that. All right, they're just coming back from commercial break. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Make sure you are clicking that like as you come in. We're up to 153 likes, climbing towards 200 on the like meter. And of course, make sure you're clicking that subscribe as well. Back from commercial break. Juan, hello there. What's going on from Texas? Go Bruins. JM, hello there. Boston off the draw. Going to play this one up and over the line, down the ice. Cat's going in there to get it. Kulikov, a nifty little move to try and spin away. He can't really move it forward. Here comes, wow. Brendan Carlo just absolutely ran over, I think it was Rodriguez. Tarasenko watching his man. We got a whistle coming up here. Penalty has been called I think the Panthers going to the box, or they both going to the box, or let's see what this call is going to be. There's a big hoedown going on as they were going do-si-do and around, and down they go.
I think everybody in the building couldn't figure out.
So this was crazy because a lot of collisions going on. It was Lori goes up on Sternlin, and Sternlin kind of falls on top of Lori. Fred, hello there, welcome in. And it's going to be Brown, sorry, not Lori, Brown, who goes in. So he's going to the box. Panther power play. Let's see what Florida can do here with the man advantage.
I don't think, but nonetheless, Florida will head on the power play.
Here comes Florida. They're going to turn this one over. Boston shorthanded, carrying it down the far side. Marchand up over the line. He's going to take a bump by Barkov. Now Verhaeghe going to come out in front to Reinhart, and here comes the Cats. Nice little rush there by Marchand. Cats going to move it. Oh, God, they're doing what Toronto did. They're not skating to take the zone. I don't like that. You got to skate. They just killed 30 seconds on the power play without doing anything. Back in their own zone. Forsling going to drop it back. Panthers, pardon me, they can't move. Now they are going to bring it in the Boston zone. Back to the line. Cross-ice pass. Here's Verhaeghe with a shot. That gets blocked in front. Cleared up. Verhaeghe knocking it down. Second attempt. Boston can't clear. Tkachuk battling in the corner. Going to tip it back. Barkov lets it go. And the Bruins send this down the ice. 1 minute gone. 1 minute remaining here in the first power play of the game. 8:25 to go. First period. Here comes the Florida Panthers. Florida Panthers on the move. Going to carry this up over the line. Lundell coming in, turns it over, and the Bruins sending it right down on Bobrovsky. Here comes Ekman Larson. Larson turning around. He's going to play this one up. Panthers exchanging some players. Going to bring it in, setting it up. Here's Rodriguez. Down low, Tarasenko coming in, short side. Nice move. And that one is stopped, and Boston going to clear again. What a move by Tarasenko. Void CC, you got Panthers winning the cup over Edmonton. Oh, I would be A-okay with that. TJ, hello, welcome in. Gordon, welcome in. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. This coming to the line. Ekman Larson with a long shot. Hits the body, drops down in front. Marchand played to the boards. Now he's going to skate it up. Power play has expired, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Ekman Larson going to scoop this one up. He's going to back it up. Look out, he gives it away. Boston pass into the slot. They turn it over. Here comes Florida. Pasternak couldn't get a shot off. This is going to be dumped down. Racing in here. He's being driven into the end boards. Nice try there by Zaka. The Bruins now going to move this ahead. Diving up, they're going to knock it into the Panther zone, but nothing doing as Ekblad is going to turn. He turns it over. Pasternak all alone. He shoots. Great save, Bobrovsky. Holy cow. J2 happy what's going on. Great save. Great Scott. What a save. Ekblad turning it over to the Game 7 Boston hero, Pasternak, who walks in all alone, but could not beat Bobrovsky. Holy moly. Not who you want to give it to. That was wild. Lucas, hello there. Welcome in. Bobo playing real good. 7 minutes left here in period number 1. A lot of pressure both ways. Face off. Florida zone. To the left of Bobrovsky, they're going to win it back. Here comes Florida. Tkachuk, he's just going to backhand this one way up. Everyone looking for it to land. Barkov finally does. Had to wait for Verhaeghe to come back on side. Now they dump this one in. And Bruins let it go. It comes all the way out and around. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Really appreciate it.
Let's go.
Festy 2003 coming in. Briggs coming in as well. Thank you very much. This coming around down the line. Sending it around. Boston winding up. Panthers watching them. Up over the line. Nice job, Lundell, to break that one up. And this coming back. Here's Pasternak passing it through. It actually hit a Panther stick, but it still made it through. Gonna flip this up and down the line. Panthers, they're going to steal, but they turn it right back over. My goodness. Who do I think has a deeper team? I actually think they're pretty darn close. Here's a shot right on. Bobrovsky made the save. I think they're real close. With Sam Bennett being out right now, I give the edge to the Bruins, but when Bennett comes back, I think their depth is equally as talented. Tundra, what's going on? Sending this down around. Hit coming in on Ekman-Larsson. Panthers picking it up. Sternlin, he's going to play this ahead through the neutral zone at the red line. Backhanding it, setting it down in the corner. Swayman coming out of the net. He was out for a little walk. He's going to clear it around and down the ice. 5.5 to go. 5.5 to go in a very exciting first period. Low shooting. Some good hits. Some good chances. And some great saves. Griffin, what's up? Welcome in. Panthers trying to hold the line. They do. They bat it in. Now Bruins, their second attempt, going to carry this one up the near side. Going to roll it in. Ekblad, he's going to go and take this one. Don't give it away this time, Aaron. Forsling trying to help him out. DeBrusk in there. DeBrusk was a Leaf killer. Here comes Boston. Van Riemsdyk with a shot. Bobrovsky made the save. Rebound was there. DeBrusk put it just wide. Opozo sending it around behind the net. Boston really pushing it now on the Florida Panthers. Shot in front with a tip right on Bobrovsky with a great save. Sean, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Here comes Boston trying to work this out. They trip up in the corner. Florida can't jump on the loose puck. Now they do. They're going to come up and down the ice. Here's Opozo with a hit. Panthers putting it just too far ahead. Sternlin couldn't catch up with it. Here comes McAvoy. Going to play this up the middle. Marchand, tried to get a little nifty, turned it over. Here comes Florida. Verhaeghe, he's going to drop this back to Barkov. Barkov, a toe drag, and he fanned on the shot. Back to Marchand, coming down the near side. Off the boards. It's a race. Marchand and Mikkola, they get there. Mikkola gets there first, tipping it through, and it's going to deflect up and out of play. Pasternak is calling for a penalty. No penalty. And that one goes over. Wow. The pace continues to pick up, and they're going to another commercial break. Unbelievable. When you didn't think, or when you thought the pace couldn't get any faster, it continues to grow. Pass out a great Game 7 winner, but Lindholm said it. That's exactly right, JM. That was a Boston bounce. It was a perfect play, set play. They know how to use their boards, and they executed to perfection. Now, it doesn't help that the Leafs had a couple players that completely blew their assignments, but it was a great play and a beauty goal, an absolutely beauty goal. I believe that the Bruins won the series overall on the right. Yes, they did, Sean. Correct. In fact, I think they won it 4-0, 3-0 or 4-0. It was 4-0. 2 overtime wins, 2 regulation wins, but they were all very close. I think they were all 1-goal games. Oh, TJ, sorry to hear that, my man. Casey, what's going on? Got this. Bruins got this. We'll see. Jeff, yes, beat Edmonton. Well, let's see. Edmonton, Vancouver. That starts Wednesday night. That's going to be a late game, 10 o'clock start. Wednesday is going to be doubleheader Wacky Wednesday for us. Wacky Wednesday, because when it gets late, we get a little wacky. We got, who is it? Is it this game? The Panthers, the Bruins at 7:30 on Wednesday, and then 10 o'clock, the Oilers and the Canucks. We will join that game in progress once the Panther-Bruins game comes to an end. Wendy, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated. You know, Pasternak, when he had that opportunity earlier, he tried to go 5-hole, and he just could not put it in. But they're coming back from commercial break. Of course, if you're just coming in, make sure you crush that thumbs up. 730 people here watching along. Make sure you crush that thumbs up. Let's get it up to 400 likes today. We can do that, no problem. Of course, hit that subscribe. Big 20K giveaway coming up. You won't want to miss it. Here comes Montour with it. Montour going to flip this one up. Chad, what's going on? Let's go Panthers. Aldair, welcome. Watching the game on your TV. There you go. Watch along and listen to us. This one coming around in the corner. Colby hitting that subscribe. Thank you very much, Colby. Panthers at the blue line, kind of sitting there. Bruins turning it around and coming. 3:35 up over the line, trying to come through, and here's a blast by Coyle. That's going to be deflected up and out of play. You know, the one thing I like about the Bruins that I've learned the hard way in the first round is a couple of their players are real underestimated. You know, when you look at Trent Frederic, I think, is a very underrated player. So is Beecher. Beecher and Frederic, those two can make you pay. If you're not paying attention to them and they get a chance with the puck, they will take it to the house, and you got to be ready for them. Tamara coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Tamara. Welcome in. Wheelie is well hitting that subscribe.
Let's go.
Here's a shot coming around in front. Pasternak. He's going to play it back. Holding the line. Oh, that was close. Verhaeghe picking it up. It's 2-on-2. Pasternak now getting back 3-on-3 in the feet. And that's going to get knocked out. Panthers, Ekblad back with it. And they're going to set things back around. Trash guy, it's not that bad. Here's Verhaeghe with a shot. That one's going to sail right through. Back to the line. Ekblad, he can't keep it in. Here comes Pasta. David Pasternak up over the line, looking to pass it around. Here's it in the slot with a shot right on. And he gets dropped. Here comes Florida back the other way. Up over the line. No one to pass to. Going to just cycle it down in the corner. There's Verhaeghe. Him and Tkachuk cross-check. Battling at the side of the net. Coming around now, back to the line. Great job by Kulikov to hold that one in. Here's the shot. Rebound in the slot. Zaka going to play it to the boards. Turning around, playing this one in is Sterling. Sterling's playing a very important role here. Back to the line. William, what's going on? We won Game 7. We deserve this. In the corner, down around. Ekman Larsson, he's going to hold this one. He's going to go cross ice. Taking a look. Long shot. Swayman made a nice save. It's there. It's in the feet, right in the slot. And the Bruins finally going to clear the zone. This coming back around. Kulikov up to Ekman Larsson. Lead pass. Coming in. Backhand right on Rodriguez. And Swayman with a nice save. He's going to hang on to this. Sean, it's the cross-border hockey feed. Although the game is in Florida, so there's no cross-border feed. But it's crazy. I don't know. I just blame everything on the exchange of data, exchange of currency. Paul, welcome in. Subscriber 19742. Welcome to the show, Paul. Welcome to the community. There's a draw back to the line. Katz with a shot. Hit a leg and went dangerously close. Now it's picked up by Pozo. He gets run over. Nice job there by Brown. Brown is just coming out on fire today. Pass around this, tipped in. Charlie, hello there. Happy to you and the other Charlie. Jay hitting that subscribe. Thank you. And Tamara, of course. Back to the line. Here's a long shot right on. And that one goes to the side into the corner. Playing this one through. Kat's going to flip this one out. 1.5 to go in period number 1. This coming all the way down into the Bruins side of the ice. Here comes Boston playing it up. In the zone, tip through. Reinhart back to clean this one up. Reinhart, of course, an unrestricted free agent. Here's a shot. Look out, Bobrovsky. Holy cow, Bobrovsky jumps up and somehow said, nope, I'm going to stop going up. I'm coming down now, and made an unbelievable save, changing directions in midair. Wow. Johnny coming in with that subscribe. Magician, welcome in. Bobrovsky, somewhat of a magician. That save he made was outstanding. Chris, welcome. Last minute to play in this period. Holy moly, the Bruins are continuing to put tremendous pressure. Ekblad with a couple of bad giveaways, some bad turnovers. You know, Ekblad is usually solid defensively, but he has just been I don't even know. His mind is just not in it today. And Reinhart, after all that, Reinhart is going to take a penalty. So the Bruins now going to go to the power play. Dive Master, welcome in. That was a crazy save. That happens when you win a series 5 games. That, coach, exactly it. You're kind of waiting around, right? It takes you a little bit to get back in. Here's a long shot from the point. That one goes just wide. Boston was 6 for 17 against Toronto. They're looking to continue their good power play here in round 2, and that's going to be called for a hand pass. Go, black and gold. Mike,
let's go.
Welcome in. Good to see you. Blaine coming in with that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Welcome all of our new subscribers. Thank you so very much for hitting that button for us. Just realized I don't have my thank you button here. Huh. Well, I say thank you. This coming back around with 40 seconds to go. Bruins on the power play. Going to start the move. Here they come up over the line. Cross center ice. McAvoy's going to spin around, putting it over to Pasternak. Pasternak putting it through to the slot. Nice interception there. McCullough, he's going to go off the boards. This coming down and out, all the way down. Interesting. Boston, instead of doing the drop pass play, did almost a parallel pass. And it was a great way to open up Pasternak to take the zone. He's going to bring it in here. Andrew hitting that subscribe. It's going to roll right on Bobrovsky. He's going to cover it up with 9.8 seconds to go in the first period.
It's certainly going to help when you look at the highest combined power play and penalty killing numbers.
This has been a fun period. We'll be going through and reviewing all the stats at the intermission. We'll break it all down. Mr. Rock Videos, welcome in. Bruins taking this draw. Panthers going to win it. They're going to try and press it against the boards. Falling on it. Coyle is digging on it. They're trying to get it out for one last shot. It comes free, but Barkov is there. Plays in the middle. It's cleared down the ice. And the first period has come to an end as it's time for the Zamboni show. All right, here we go. Intermission time. The Zambonis are out. Hey, the stats actually calculated and populated. That's good to see. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. All right, taking a look. Very low shooting first period, 13-9. Actually, that's not bad. 13 is pretty good. 9 is a little low for the Panthers. Good hitting, though, for the Bruins, 29-18. They were really coming out to prove a point here, and they are making that point count. 12 faceoffs to 7 faceoffs, so nice job there. Panthers had the lead. Boston bringing it back a little bit. Panthers had an 80% lead earlier on. That's about a 63% lead for the Panthers. So Boston coming back. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play, of course. Boston still has about a minute left on theirs. Giveaways equal 3 apiece. Takeaways, 8 takeaways for the Panthers, 4 for the Bruins. That number actually surprises me, that Florida doing such a good job taking the puck away. And last but not least, with block shots, 8 blocks for the Bruins, 5 against the Panthers. This is something Boston did really well in the first series against Toronto. Thorn hitting that subscribe. Thank you, Thorn. Boston does a really good job in front of their own net, blocking those shots, really knocking things down. Got a bunch of subscribes coming in. Johnny, welcome. Oh, it's nice to recognize some of these names. Matt, welcome. Appreciate everyone hitting those subscribes. Through my eyes, that's a great observation. It was a sloppy period for the Panthers. Very sloppy. They got to get it going, right? They've been sitting at home for a few days. They've been sitting at home, so it's going to take them a period and a half, maybe 2, to really get back into it. Now, you can skate, you can practice, you can do all that, but you're not in top game condition. When you're sitting for as long as they did, like almost a week, right, you're not in that prime time game shape. So it takes you a little bit to get it back and get it going, but they certainly will. Right now, big Rickster, I would say Boston had that first period. I think Boston definitely, I give them the scorecard for period number 1. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. I wonder how much Zamboni drivers make. Seems like a dream job. Probably not, but I'd love to try. Jan, that's a great question. That's a great question. I would follow that up by wondering, is the salary of a Zamboni driver equal at every arena? Or is it like if you're the Zamboni driver at Madison Square Garden, you're on like the high end of pay, but if you're the Zamboni driver in like San Jose, you're like volunteer work? I'd be very curious, what that spectrum of Zamboni pay looks like. Jeff, what's going on? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Knox, Boston right now looking a little bit better on the ice, so that they certainly are. YouTube double posting some comments in the chat. Yeah, it could be Jonathan. YouTube does all kinds of funny things, but I know especially with some of the subscribes between Streamlabs and Elements, we see it double, but hey, that's okay. Probably based on tickets. See, that's right. Zamboni driver gets support. They're like wrestlers. Wrestlers get, a percentage of the house, a percentage of the house. Zamboni drivers, They're independent contractors. They pick up a percentage of the house. Space doing a little research, 20 to 42K. All right. To drive the Zamboni, be in that building all the time. Zamboni drivers double as janitors in the smaller markets. That's right. Well, Sean, they do the ice at intermission, and then they're going up the aisles hawking beers and gummy bears and ice cream during the periods, pulling double duty. Oh my God, we kid. If anybody here is an actual Zamboni driver, we just teasing. Gerard saying 52K a year. There you go. David, how's it going? Welcome in. Guess who'll go with Florida? Hey, I like that. They're going to replace Zamboni drivers with AI in 5 years. Jeff, the new Tesla Zamboni with self-cleaning. My gosh, you know what? You're probably not wrong, right? At some point, they are going to be automated and clean around the ice. Oh, this conversation is absolutely hysterical. Absolutely hysterical. But let's talk some hockey. When do we get the results of who won tonight's game? Bradley, is when the game ends, we'll know who wins. This is not pre-recorded. This is live and in charge. So yeah, as soon as the clock ends and somebody's ahead at the end of it, we will know. Not terrible as you have an off season too. That's right. You get a good vacation in there for a little bit. Imagine they double as ticket vendors. Yeah. I'll go to my local rink and see if I can do a peewee game or something. Work your way up. There you go. That's right. You can Zamboni at intermissions, or in the communities, you can Zamboni between games, and then you can double as an official, and you can call the game, and you hop off to clean the ice. So funny. You guys are cracking me up. All right, one thing I wanted to talk about today. Or do I want to do this? Yeah, let's do this. So for those in Toronto, or for those that are Leaf fans, the Toronto Maple Leafs had their locker clear out day today, and the media got to come in and ask some questions. And, of course, they spoke to Matthews. Steve coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Steve. They come in and they talk to Matthews. They talk to Marner. And they talk to the coach. And so it was interesting. I always appreciate how difficult it is to do this, right? It's the end of the season. You've lost. You don't know what next year is going to look like. You're going to clean out your locker. Matthews, you could clearly see, and if you read between the lines of what he's saying, he's happy that they came back and made a series of it, but he's frustrated, right? He's angry. He loves being a Leaf, but he's angry. He's frustrated. Nylander and his kind of comments the other day, he was just letting it rip, right? He was not happy at all. When they interviewed Mitch Marner, they ask him all the same questions, and of course, Marner says, hey, I really want to be a Maple Leaf. I love it here. I want to stay here. All the things that somebody who's expecting a contract extension would say. But then came a bizarre comment, and I heard it, and I said, are you kidding me? Like, they asked him what it's like, what he feels like to play in Toronto. Take off, you hosers. Chris, I love it. Oh, so good. And so when Marner starts answering the question about how important it is to him to be a Leaf and why he likes being a Leaf, he says that he likes being a Leaf because it's such a good hockey city. It's, every yada yada, the standard stuff. Spooky, what's going on? Welcome in. And then he says the line that just made me kind of want to throw up in my mouth a little bit. He says how the fans are amazing. They do a good job, in that the city of Toronto looks at the Maple Leafs and the Maple Leaf players like they're gods. Mitch Marner thinks fans of Toronto and Leaf fans around the world think of them as gods. Now, I've heard a lot of whack jobs in my life. I've heard a lot of people say the stupidest things. But to hear Mitch Marner, who, by the way, yes, he's a 90-plus point player in the regular season, who disappeared this year and did nothing in the playoffs, to come out and say people should look at him he thinks people look at him as a god. That tells me everything I need to know about Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner, I have lost so much respect for you. You are a hockey player, an overpaid, privileged, spoiled brat. Okay? I don't need to see you hit the gritty anymore. I don't need to see your smug smile anymore when you're getting $11 million. When your agent, back in 2019 or 2018, whenever it was, when you signed your contract, your agent saying, my client isn't given a hometown discount. If Matthews doesn't have to give a hometown discount, Tavares doesn't have to give a hometown discount, my client deserves to get paid. But all the power is in Toronto. If they want to sign him, they can. If not, we'll move on. Now, the morons in the office at the time decided, hey, we're going to pay him an obscene amount of money. But it was ridiculous. And to say those comments, and now you're going to turn around July 1st and say, you know what? I want $12 million to stay here in Toronto. Mitch, don't let the door hit you on the way out. I don't care if we can't trade you. I don't care if you won't waive your no move clause. There is no way I pay him anything close to what he got paid this year. If he wants to make that money, he can go elsewhere. See you later. But I think he is part of the problem here in Toronto. Now, Toronto, in an interesting move, moved their executive media availability from Thursday to Friday, and it's going to be Keith Pelly and Brendan Shanahan and Brad Treliving. We don't know what they're going to announce. I'm interested to see if they move that because they're planning on relieving Sheldon Keefe of his duties. In part of that press conference, they'll talk about a new coach. But it's going to be very interesting to see. I don't want a player who talks about himself as being a god here in Toronto because, sorry, bud. You need to revisit what it's like to be an NHL player. You can't think of yourself, and not that he's thinking of himself that way, maybe he is, but you can't think that people in Toronto believe you're at that level. You know, last time I checked, when I go through my Disney Plus, I see Iron Man, I see the Avengers. Maybe if I'm looking some other channels, I see Wonder Woman, Batman. There's no Mitch Marner up there along with those players. Like, it's ridiculous to think that way. My goodness. Shame on you, Mitch Marner. And that's how I'm going to end that conversation. Onyx, what's going on? Welcome in. Dirty Mike, hello there. Welcome in. So you know what? I actually don't mind Tavares. And I'll tell you why. Tavares, even though he had some ups and downs this season, he was going at it in this playoffs. He was skating. He was hitting. I actually really liked the effort Tavares brought out in the playoffs. Now, I agree he's not worth, what he's making, and that we'll have him one more year, and he'll probably be captain for that one more year. But I think he'll stay in Toronto, and they'll probably give him a much smaller contract. He'll move down to that third line, and I think that's right for him. We saw when Tavares played in the third line in kind of that second half of the year, he was outstanding. And I think he really elevated those guys. So I think that's the right place for him. And I think he'll take a good discount, a fair discount to stay. So I like Tavares, and I definitely honor what he's done and what he did. I know last year was tough for him. It was not a good year. But I don't mind him this year. I don't mind him this year at all. All right, let me see. I think you missed his point. Man, my interpretation I got was Toronto and all of Canada look at their hockey teams like very high regard. So, well, Michael, I agree. They do look at them in a very high regard, but you don't say they look at you like gods. Yes, they look at hockey players as elite players, at elite athletes. They're not like gods. As soon as I heard that come out of his mouth, I'm like, don't like it. Don't like it at all. You're making a big deal about Marner. No big deal. I think it's a big deal. I ripped Marner for years and not question me. Listen, I'm happy. He gets 90 points in the regular season. He's a good player. But when it matters, he's nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. Conceded, yes. And I'll tell you, I was at a basketball game, and this is not this past year. Probably was it the year before? I don't remember the year, but Marner was there. There was like two other Leafs with him. I can't remember who it was. They were, of course, sitting on the floor. And when it came for halftime, they all got up and they were going to leave to go to the lounge. And the other two I wish I could remember who they were. The other two Leaf players were signing autographs and talking to every single person as they walked down along the floor to leave. Mitch Marner pulled his hat down low, right? Didn't want to talk to anybody, stayed far away from everyone, didn't talk to a soul. He carries himself like he believes he's bigger than everybody else. I just wanted to let you know that I'm new to hockey and your channel that got me into the sport. Big Rickster, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I think he misspoke, but not a good look. Can they trade Tavares? Probably not. Nah, JM. And I agree. You know, it was probably a poor choice of words, but it just left a real nasty taste in my mouth. I don't think they'll trade Tavares. I think Tavares, like I said, I think Tavares is an important piece here. I think the first thing they'll do is they'll say, hey, can we give Tavares a better contract? Will he take a $5 or $6 million contract to stay here? I bet you he does. I would bet you he does. I think Tavares is one of those guys. He's great for the young players, and I'd be willing to bet they would like to kind of keep him here to finish his career and then give him a position in the front office. Kind of my thought. Matthews does nothing in the playoffs either. Well, John Matthews was hurt, right, for a couple of games. But Matthews actually did quite well in the playoffs for us in the first couple of games when Nylander was out. Matthews was leading the way, right? He had that big goal. What do you have, 3 points in the one game? Matthews' point production, I thought he did okay. Our best player from the Toronto perspective, our best player, I really believe, was Max Domi. I thought Max Domi was absolutely our best player in the playoffs. So that's kind of my thought. But thank you, Rickster, for the kind words. Appreciate that. All right, let me scroll through. I know there's a lot of comments here. He never meant that they are gods. He meant that fans think they are gods. Michael, I know what he meant, but fans don't think they're gods. Fans don't think hockey players are gods. Yes, they think of them in a high regard. They're finely tuned athletes that are trying to bring us joy and celebration and bring us together through sport. But if you think that people are thinking of you as a god and that you're at that level, your mind is not in the right place. Ace, what's going on? Score is 0-0. Score is 0-0. Nothing doing yet in this hockey game, but it has been a great hockey game. When you look at the cash spent, Toronto versus results, yeah, that's a big deal, Chris, right? Myers talks in the room, same as Kessel was. You know what, Neil, that's a good point. You know, I really liked Kessel. I liked him a lot. He had a lot of talent. But you're right. I think there's something more to kind of being off ice and what goes on. Tavares needs to get 3. You think 3? I don't know. 3's a little low. 3's a little low. If he would stay for 5 would be my number. I could even go 6. You know, there are teams are paying $5-6 million for 20-25 goal scorers. What did Tavares have this year? Was it 30? Let's take a look here real quick, because the game's going to be coming back in a minute. But I think Tavares was close to 30 goals this year. Let me double check real quickly here. There you have a minute and 15 seconds ahead of me, Mark. Yeah, it's sometimes that just happens with these stats. All right, I'm going to switch screens and I'm going to look this up real quick as we're getting set for period number 2. All right, here we go. Where are you? Let's give me regular season. All right, so the actual Tavares, 29 goals. He had 65 points, 29 goals, 36 assists. That's okay. I'm okay with that. A 30-goal scorer, you know, $5 million. That works for me. All right, let's get set. Let's get back into this. Enough Leaf talk. Let's get here and get things going. There you go, Michael. That's probably what he's thinking about. Domi took some dumb penalties. Jake, welcome in. But I think they were important penalties. They might have been dumb penalties, but they were important. Nyes and Wall. Rick, yeah, Wall. Oh, if Wall didn't get hurt, only if he didn't get hurt. And Nyes had some big moments as well. All right, welcome in, everybody. Great conversation. I love the respect. Let's go. Period number 2 starts right now. And I appreciate everybody respecting each other as we debate this. All are overpaid. Well, yes, 65 points is good, but they need more production. Exactly, JM, exactly. I agree. Here we go. Boston going to kick this one off. First rush, bringing it in. Remember, Boston is on the power play. Bruins on the power play as they start this period. Florida going to intercept and flip this one down the ice. Thank you, Gerard. There's a great comparison right there. We're talking about players making 6 to 10, 11 million, and an NFL QB makes around 40 million. That's crazy. Unbelievable. Matches dummy migraines. Broken term. That's true, Jay. That's true. But listen, in today's day and age with migraines and concussions, you have to take control. You know, you have to be very careful. It was amazing they let Tkachuk play with a broken sternum. Ridiculous. I mean, I get it's playoff hockey, but it's crazy. I can't wait till when this playoffs is done and we hear all the injuries this year. Really makes you shake your head and wonder. Here comes Boston, going to play this one up over the line, going to flip this one in the corner. But again, thank you everybody for contributing to an awesome conversation at intermission. Love it. Love that we can all voice our opinions and agree and disagree and have some fun with it. So again, thank you for being respectful. This one coming down. Tomcat, what's going on? As there's Bobo, going to hang on to that one.
Well, Zaka has to stop it on his backhand, bring it to his forehand, and then unload it. And that gives a goalie like Bobrovsky.
So a lower end QB makes $25 million. I can throw a football. I'll take 10. It's a deal.
It goes backhand to forehand. He gets it through Mikkola as well, which is good on Zaka.
All right.
Get it through, but Bobrovsky
power play is expired now. We're back at even strength. Cartoons, what's going on? Welcome in. Again, if you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. If you caught the end of it, make sure you're smashing that thumbs up for us. And of course, hit that subscribe as well. Side of the net coming around right in front. McCullough going to clear this one out. He's going back in the corner here against Big Pat Maroon. Maroon and McCullough, they're very, very equal in sizing, but I think Maroon's probably got about 20 pounds on him. Here come the Panthers, going to bring it up, pass across over the blue line. Nice move by Tkachuk. He shoots. Nice save. This one going to be kicked out. Boston, little stall play, and now going to play this one up. Oh, play for $75K here. Yeah, right? Like, I think that's fair. Gordon, go Cats, and here they come. Lundell coming in, backhand. Hits Swayman up high, maybe the bottom of the mask. Panthers, Verhaeghe throwing it in front, gets knocked down. Here's Montour, quick shot. That one gets knocked down. Good effort, good play here by the Panthers to start this period after killing off the rest of the power play. That's right, 0 shots on the power play. That hurts. You got to get it through, but it's always tough. When you have a power play that's split over 2 periods, it's always tough. Excuse me, pardon me. Oilers fan, what's going on? Welcome in. I'd play for the jerseys and hot dogs. But David, hot dogs before or after the game? Before might slow you down a little bit. But a Bruins fan ever since Neely pumped mom gas at the game. No way, when she couldn't figure out the pump. Jay, that is amazing. What a great story. Trying to dig this one out. You know who's never had to pump their own gas at a gas station? Mitch Marner. This coming around. Panthers trying to hold the line. Kulikov is in. He takes a bump. Boston with it. Going to play this back in their own zone. Panthers forecheck coming in aggressively. Listerinen in there. They're playing this round. Witherspoon digging it out of the corner. And Reinhart going to try and keep this one in. Florida in the high slot. Little reverse pass. Can't connect. Ekman Larson can't hold the line. He plays it. James Van Riemsdyk giving him a little bump. Neely pumped my... Oh, you You. Here comes Forsling. Forsling is so good. Gonna bring this one up. What's up, Keep Six? Welcome in. Down around behind. Boston trying to play this one around. Panthers cut it off. Tarasenko, he's going to send this one down. Cameraman, Pan, thank you. Cameraman confused. Going to play this around. I think the cameraman needs the Fox puck back so he knows where to track. Right in, Bobrovsky going to knock this one to the corner. Ekblad going to go in there with a little bit of a hit. Kyle Connor in the house. What's up, Kyle? Want to go to Vegas? This one knocked back out. Down in the corner. Cat's going to tag up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Big collision just by the half boards. Florida continuing to play. Pozo, he sends it down deep. Trying to dig this one out. Another hit there. Boston is really throwing the weight around. Going to play it up the sideboards. Maroon going to bank it up. Boston trying to chip it 3. Cannot compute. Boston now back in the line. Florida cycling it around. Here's Lorentz trying to get it out. Can't do it. Big battles going on all over the place. Both teams getting away with some trips and late hits. This being sent down the ice, down into the corner. This one's going to be an icing call. It's going to come right back up. Florida can't score. Thomas, right now, nobody can score. Both goaltenders are playing really good hockey. You could promise me an eternity in paradise. I would still not want to clean the players' bench. The players' bench is a nasty area. That is for sure. Physicality is controlled. Off the draw, back around behind the Panther net. McCullough going to play this one up. Sergeant Salty, what's going on? Thank you very much. Welcome in. McCullough going to pick this one up. Trying to get it along to the boards. Panthers just knocking it out, but the Bruins cycling it around, getting things set up. The Bruins continuing to kind of play their dominant, hard-hitting style. Panthers still trying to get their legs under them. Bruins seem to be the quicker team. Can't catch up to it. Now it comes ahead. Here comes Panthers. Up over the line. Montour. Back pass right on. Behind the net. Back up around. Verhaeghe intercepts. Verhaeghe. Cross ice. Back to the line. Here's a shot. That one gets knocked down. Here comes the Bruins. Back the other way. Crossing a line. Pasternak with it. Forsling up on him. Forcing him away. Pasternak goes down awkwardly. He ran into the official. He's going to drop it. Here comes Tkachuk. Drops it back to Ekblad. Ekblad walking up, passing it across. A shot right on Swayman. What a great save as Frederick sends Barkov into the crossbar, and the net's going to come off. Tkachuk is having some words here with the Bruins players forward. But David Pasternak, he's stick handling himself in. He makes a move, and he kind of skates right into the official. So that is accidental content at its finest. And Pasternak gives daggers as he stares down the official. You got to keep your eyes open. They're fair play. Sergeant Salty, thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's what we're here for, an alternate viewing experience. Boston continuing to have a feud with the officials. Coyle coming in to take this draw against Lundell. Lundell winning it back to the point. Mikola, he's going to cycle around to, can't see who that was in the far side. Listerinen with a nice move. It was Reinhardt. He's creeping up. Puck almost came to him. He was in a nice shooting spot. Couldn't get it. This one coming around. Here comes the Bruins. What a deke. Coming up over the line. Charlie Coyle. Who knew he had moves like Jagger? Charlie Coyle in now with a bear hug with Mikola. Bruins going to hold this along. Witherspoon at the line. Listerinen getting this one out. What a play. Pass across. Cannot get it. Panthers going to bring this in. No, that's offside. Try to drag the leg to keep onside. Just couldn't do it. Montour coming around. Panthers know if cheese just happened, Big Rig Maroon will start laying. Well, yeah. You listen, Maroon, they know him. The Panthers are very, very familiar with Big Maroon the Goon. What he had to do when he was with Tampa Bay, and of course all the feuds. He was there banging and crashing, so they know. But face off coming up. Sternlin going to come in to take this against Frederick. Rodriguez set up against Van Riemsdyk. There's a drop. Panthers going to win this one back. Kulikov going to dump this one in around behind the net. Bruins with it easily. Now here comes the Panthers forecheck trying to hold it in. Kulikov with a great job, but he kind of got run into by his own man, and the Bruins were able to clear. Long pass coming in, but the Florida Panther blew a tire, wasn't able to pick it up. Boston going to send it around. Now it's held in. Here's a long shot by Stenlund, hits the leg. In the corner, digging at it. Frederick, he's going to use his body to kind of set a screen, and the Bruins moving it up. Here comes Frederick, and there's a hand pass. That is the fourth one of the game as Rodriguez and Frederick kind of bump here after the whistle. They're going to take a commercial break. Nice second period, still 0-0 on the score sheet. Gator, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. If you're just joining us, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb B12 experience. We have you covered all playoffs long. We are covering games. We're streaming every night, sometimes twice. Tomorrow night, I don't even know what day is today. It's Monday. Tuesday, tomorrow, we have Game 2, the Rangers and the Hurricanes. For those that joined us on Sunday for Game 1, it was a great time. We had a blast. The Rangers playing real hard. I expect to see much of the same tomorrow. Then on Wednesday night, like I said, it's our Wacky Wednesday doubleheader. Why is it Wacky Wednesday? Well, because the second game, the Oilers, the Canucks, doesn't start till 10 o'clock Eastern time. So somewhere around halfway through that game, it's going to get wacky because we're just going to get really tired. But we got two games on Wednesday. Game 2, Florida and Boston. And once that game concludes, we'll switch over and we'll join the Oilers and Canucks, which will be in progress. So a couple of great games coming up. And then we're going to take a look at Thursday, Friday, and into the weekend and see what's going on. Valtteri, welcome in. I would as Barkey, who was quiet in the first round, but I have a feeling, yeah, listen, Barkov is one of those players that you can never count him out. For him, playing hockey looks so effortless. He's a great skater. He's got a great shot. He is just awesome. You need a redeemable graphic. He moves like Jagger. So I will see if I can find one. I'll see if I can find one. All right, they're coming back from commercial break. And by the way, we're almost at 300 likes, 850 people here. Let's get those likes up. Crash that thumbs up button. Let's get it up to like 350. And of course, hit that subscribe. We are 10 subs away from 19,800, which means we're 210 away from 20K. My goodness. Hit that subscribe. Angela, what's going on? Let's go Panthers. Let's get it going. Face off Beecher versus Okposo. Beecher's going to win that one. Going to play this one up through the neutral zone. Here comes Boston. They're going to dump this one in. Comes around far. Bruins able to keep it in there. Around behind. Beecher, first one in. Going to play it around to Maroon. Pat Maroon tied up by Ekman Larson. And here comes Okposo. He's going to get it over to Kulikov. Kulikov digging it out of the corner, going up the boards, able to get it out and down the ice. Not far enough for icing. Witherspoon back with it. Witherspoon. He's going to pass this one up. Maroon's going to tip it in. Back to get it again is Kulikov. He's going to play this one up. It's tennis right now. Back and forth over the red line they go. This one cut off by the Bruins at the red line, now taken away. Okposo coming over the line. He's driving in. Little shot right on, and it's deflected into the corner. Nice little takedown there by Zaka. Picked up by Witherspoon. He's going to carry this one ahead. Witherspoon, long pass, cross ice. Up over the line is Zaka. Dropping it off. Now back to Zaka, hitting a skate. Florida's going to turn. They're going to pitch this one across. They had a chance for 2-on-2. Now they move it across. Kachuk, he's going to finally get some composure. Sending it in right on Swayman, and he's going to find that the whole way and make a nice save. Hate Leia Hextall's haircut. I don't know why. I haven't seen it yet. Marchand will score the game-winning goal. Oh, Jay, that's like daggers. If Boston loses, I want the Rangers in the East, Oilers in the West. But do you think Colorado will win? All right.
Let's go.
That's a go. You can't go wrong with the Avs. The Avs are a phenomenal pickup. Never been a big fan of goalie rotations in playoffs. Boston needs Swayman to be that. Yeah, I'm with you, Sergeant Salty. I haven't been a big fan of rotations either. But you got to stick with the hot hand. Well, Terry, thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Much appreciated. This coming along back to the line. Here comes Verhaeghe with a shot right on. Swayman with a great stop. Side of the net, trying to put it in was Barkov, and he couldn't. Boston trying to get this one out. It's held in by Verhaeghe. Over to Barkov. To Tkachuk. Drops it with a blast. Montour stepping into that one. Here's another shot. This one coming wide. 92 miles an hour. Here's Montour. Shot. It's deflected up and over the net. Patrick, who do you have winning the Rangers Canes? Rangers all the way for me. I have the Rangers winning that one. I'm a Canes fan, but I'm scared of Florida. Florida is scary good. In the corner, Barkov sending it back to the line. Cross ice pass. Florida's 7:43 puck possession time. Boston only has 5:28 O-zone time. Panthers are about 2 minutes ahead in O-zone puck control. This one going to be tipped in. That's actually a surprising stat. I thought Boston would be ahead. Rich, what's going on? Welcome in. Hip on X, welcome in. Boston will definitely mess up in the penalties. Okay, so far it's been pretty easy, pretty even. 11 minutes to go. 11 minutes to go. Each team has had one power play and one power play only. This coming around back inside. Florida with it, cycling around behind the net, dropped off there. Here's Reinhart. Reinhart off the boards, back to the point for Kulikov. He's going to tee it up and shoot that one. Brought out the driver, putting it just wide. Bringing this one across. Jonah, hello there, welcome in. Side of the net for Listerine, and he feeds it across, trying to bat it out of the air. Couldn't connect. Reinhart, he's going to cycle this one down low. Sending it around behind the net. This one coming back around. Brad Duty, welcome in. Listerine can't control it. Boston going to come down the near side, up over the line. Bruins trying to get through to the net. Trying to force their way. Nice job there by Geeky. Down in the corner, Jane hitting that subscribe. Thank you, Jane. Long pass, Panthers going to bring this one out. I'm a Canucks fan just because I'm located in Vancouver. Hey, Big Rickster, that's how it works, right? You got to support the hometown team. Long pass, Panthers through the neutral zone, tipping that in. And they're going to say no tip. That is an icing call. Florida fans not happy. They thought there was contact made. But boy, oh boy, the Panthers starting to get close. Much better period here. They are starting to pick things up. Rangers, Avs final. With the Avs winning in 6. Tim, interesting. I mean, I think the Avs are going to defeat Dallas as well. Panthers are hungry. I have a feeling they will go all the way. Yeah, especially after last year, right? Getting knocked out last year in the finals. You know they want to have another go. There it is, 19,800. Thank you so much. We are officially counting down to 20,000. We're going to have a 20,000 subscriber giveaway coming up. We're just waiting for the giveaway item to arrive. The order has been placed. It's on its way. And we're going to have a grand prize winner and then 2 other smaller prizes we're going to give out. So we're going to have 3 winners as part of our 20K giveaway. Here comes Marchand. He's sticking in over the line. Going to send it around over to the point. Boston setting it up. Long shot deflected right on. Bobrovsky with a nice save. Go OHL Generals. Game 7 up 4-1. Nice. Rick, are they still the Oshawa Generals or did they move? That's how long it's been. Here's a long shot. That one's going to go up and over. Playing this one back around. I'm with the Panthers as they are 2-time runner-ups. Two-time. And the Panthers win the Stanley Cup and Minnesota win the championship parlay. That would be a pretty sick parlay.
Let's go.
Up over the line. Boston keeping this one in with 9:17 to go. Little inside-outside move there by Lohrei. Trying to bring it around. Boston setting it up. Quick shot. Bobrovsky sitting on his keister somehow got the hands up to make that save. Wow. Welcome in, Mr. Rock Videos. Cyric, welcome to the community. Let's go Bruins, Jason says. Going to pass this one back across. Panthers up over the line. Now they're going to play this one down low deep. That's going to be an icing call. Great pay. Yep, Oshawa. Nice. Lindros is there watching the game. Yeah, so that's when Lindros was first making a name for himself. That's how I really became familiar with the Oshawa Generals, all because of Big 88. So on that last play, DeBrusk had collided with Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky was down, the shot came in, and Bobo still made the save. I got a feeling if that went in, it would have been called back. Here's another shot. That one gets blocked. Remember, we said in the first period that Boston was getting way too comfortable in the crease, way too close. And that's continuing. Here's Van Riemsdyk going to play this up. Falling, shooting, and a nice save there by Bobrovsky. As Boston coming right up in the crease, Frederick, Van Riemsdyk, Montour, Cousins, Lorentz, everybody's grabbing a dance partner here. Van Riemsdyk came with a little bit of a late hit, trying to knock the Panther player into the goaltender. That was not a nice play. Disaster, what's going on? Welcome in. So they're going to another commercial break. What great action in this second period. Shots are still low. I mean, mind you, actually, the Panthers, 9 shots. Boston, only 3 shots in the second period. But they are dropping the boom. 45 hits for the Bruins, 30 hits for the Florida Panthers. This is a lot of fun. Angela, no word yet on Sam Bennett. I haven't heard much. I'm hoping we see him kind of like game 3. It might be wishful thinking, but I know he's been out since, what was it, game 2? If I'm not mistaken, of the first round, he got knocked out. So he's been out a while. Hopefully we get him back sooner than later, because Bennett does change this whole dynamic of the Panther team when he comes in here. The giveaway will be Pasternak 20. No. Unfortunately, Jay, I will say you are somewhat close. You are somewhat close. It's the only hint I'm saying. But nope, I would not be giving away a Bruins anything, unfortunately. Being a Toronto guy, that would just, it wouldn't fly. I couldn't give away anything Boston. I couldn't give away anything Ottawa. Sometimes you just got to abide by the rivalries. Samwelb, I give it 20,000. He's almost there. That's right. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to get it ready to do our giveaway when we hit it. Whether that's going to be in the next day or so, we're going to get our form ready so everybody can enter. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, 3 potential winners. Panthers need to chuck leading physical play. Yes, they will. Now I will say, do I want to say this? Do I want to say it now? No, I'm gonna wait. Who's your favorite team? So my team, Big Rickster. So I'm a Toronto guy, right? Maple Leafs are my number 1 team. Florida Panthers are my number 2, and then the Oilers coming in number 3. So those are my team. Oilers, I guess, number 1 in the West for me. But yeah, I'm a big Leaf fan, and I'm a big Florida Panther fan. Have been since they came into the league. I do spend some time in Florida, and I've kind of just fallen in love with this group over the years. Hey, yo, invoice, hit that like. Thank you very much. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Oh, is that breaking news on the Senators now? Oh, Todd has breaking news. And no, we will not be giving away the job as the Maple Leaf head coach either. For our 20K giveaway, we will not be awarding one viewer to become the head coach. That's coming all the way down the ice. Boston kind of bullying the Panthers on the boards. Brandon, they are really owning the boards right now. This one, here's a shot. They score! Florida! The Kachucklehead himself putting this one in. Wow. That was a beautiful shot, Kachuk. He comes in and just buries that one, going far side. Beauty pass, Panthers going up 1-0. That was huge. With 8:15 to go. That's right, Chucky. Chucky comes out a perfect shot. Beats Jeremy Swayman. 1-0 Cats. This coming back around behind. Trying to come through. Spaceman, what's going on? Welcome in. That was awesome. That was such a great, great goal. This coming back around. Boston now, they're going to continue to play. Jade, what's going on? Here's a shot by Boston and a nice save by Bobrovsky. Hugo coming in, dropping the boom. Jackson, what's going on? How many times have we seen this? Bruins give the puck away and allow it. It happens, right? It certainly happens. My goodness. Mika, what's going on? Damn, hello there. Glad to have your hockey commentary during finals week. You graduate on Saturday. Sam, congratulations. Congrats on the graduation. Early congrats. We wish you the best. Hopefully you'll get a great ceremony. That was awesome. Barkov picking up the helper. To Chuck, his fourth from Barkov, and Barkov's fourth assist. Here it comes, Pasternak. He's going to cycle this one down, trying to move this one through. Bobrovsky going to play it up to Ekblad. Ekblad turning it over. Here's Pasternak playing it right up. Bobrovsky with one save, and Boston scores to tie it up. Geeky puts it in to even this one at ones. Holy Mackinaw. Unbelievable. Lurker, what's going on? Welcome in. Unbelievable. Big collision there. I don't know what happened. Zaka, the puck, did it hit the referee? Zaka comes, oh, you know what? I don't think they won't review this. Zaka crashed over and tripped over the legs of Bobrovsky. Are they going to challenge this? The coach is. No, okay. So at first he kind of made the motion, come here, and then he kind of went like this to say no. So I think they were going to challenge it, and then they kind of said, hey, no, we're not going to do it. Sam, that's what I was thinking. Bobo was down. Zaka kind of crashed over his legs. But then Geeky picked it up and put it in while Bobrovsky was down. But nonetheless, they elected not to challenge. They've dropped the puck, so it is a good goal. Whoever gets 2 points tonight wins. And that's it. Oh, I don't know. We'll see, Bradley, but you might be right. You know, both these goalies are so good. It takes a funny hop coming out. Boston coming in. Now, Bobrovsky went down to make the initial save on Zaka. That's probably why they elected not to challenge it, because Bobrovsky went down to make the save. Zaka tripped over him, but because Bobrovsky was already down, nothing they could do about it. Austin Matthews, what's going on? Welcome in. Travis, welcome in. I missed that. Who's playing next after this? So this is the only game tonight. This is the only game tonight. Just the one game on the schedule. All right, let me add this goal to our ticker. But good heads-up play by Geeky to spot that there was an open net there, and the puck was right there. He didn't try and pass it away. He just fired it right away. Picking up his third. From Zaka, that's going to be an icing call on Boston. Oh, I hate autocorrect. Zaka, his third. And Pasta. Pasternak's third assist as well. Let's see. Don't get rid of that. Correct. There we go. Boom. Added. Max, what's going on? Welcome in. Max, hello there. Thanks for joining us. Red Wings fan club. Hello. Face off. Panthers going to win this. Back to the line. Cross ice. Trying to slide it over. Panthers, they're coming in trying to set this up. 6:35. John, what's going on? Welcome in. Cycling it around behind the net is Boston. Boston going to go up the boards on the far side. Pass across to the near side. They can't control it. Now they slide this one up and down the ice. Panthers with it. They're going to turn and send it right back. Both teams exchanging goals real quick. We've seen this story before. Coming around to the line, this out and down the ice. So icing call against Boston and a penalty. Tkachuk is screaming, what's this penalty call? Next top meme, welcome in. Lucas, though, it's not going to be a whole different team. Though there will be a couple of changes, but it's not going to be a whole different team. Alvino, how's it going? Welcome in. 6:07 to go. Well, let's see what this penalty call was.
Look at the Bruins all jumping on the ice, and it's like
just too many men? Too many men on the ice. We've seen Boston do this a couple times in the first round. So they do it again here, giving the chance to the Panthers on another Panther power play. Welcome in, everybody, joining along. 900 people along for the ride. As you're coming in, make sure you click that thumbs up for us. We'd love for you to hang out and have some fun. And make sure to hit that subscribe as well. We are on our way to 20K. So if you're not subbed up, hit that subscribe. Help us get to 20,000. Back to the line. Here's Montour. Montour, cross ice pass. Much better setup here by the Panthers. Back to the line. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. This is going to be cleared up and down the ice. Travis Green to be named the next Sens head coach. I like that. I think Travis Green is a pretty decent coach. Here they come up over the line. Panthers. Flip pass coming right in. Nice move. Great save by Swayman using that left pad. Barkov tried to make a little quick flip play. Got the pass from Verhaeghe. Saw an opening. Took it. And a nice stop by Swayman. Is it bad? I kind of like the Bruins. Ryan, not at all. Not at all. Everybody's entitled to enjoy the teams that they like to cheer for. You're welcome to come here and cheer for your teams as well. All we ask is that everyone be respectful of one another. No bullying, personal attacks. Face off in the Bruins zone. Panthers can't win it back. Bruins picking it up. They turn it over. Pass coming across to Tkachuk. Panthers on the power play. 1:18 remaining on it. Here they come. Verhaeghe shoots, breaks his stick. Or no, he didn't. I thought that was Verhaeghe's stick. Boston had dropped the stick. Back in the corner, sending it around. Panthers trying to get their positioning back in order. Here's Tkachuk. Going to drop it off in the corner. He's going in front of the net. Here's Reinhart with a shot that goes wide.
Let's go.
Picking it up. Verhaeghe coming in with a bump. The Bruins diving in to clear this all the way down the ice. And Bobrovsky going to make a little tip there. Keith No's done his statement earlier. I'm in the coaching business, and in the coaching business, you don't get to make decisions about your position, he said. So for me, yeah, exactly. He also said, Jay, in another quote, that he understands they didn't get the results that were required, and he takes full responsibility. He just wants to get fired so he can go sign his new coaching deal with Dubas in Pittsburgh, as they fired their coach the other day. Marchand bringing this one back. 20 seconds to go on the Panther power play. Sending this down the ice. Bobo's going to stop it there. Here comes Tkachuk. Matt Tkachuk. He's turning. He's going to bring this one up over the ice. Going to dump this one down. Coming around in the corner. A little blown tire. Panthers can't control. Here comes Boston. Frederick. He's coming all the way down. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Power play has expired. We are now back at 5-on-5. Even strength with 4 minutes to go in period number 2. Going to move this around in the corner, trying to work it down, but Zaka is there, and he's going to come away with it. He can't feed it to the line. Rodriguez can't get it out. This one is shot down deep. Cornelius, what's going on? Welcome in. This coming back to the line. Here's a shot right on, and they score! Boston scores! Bruins finding a way to put this through Bobrovsky. Bandit Nux, welcome in. Nux fan too. Bobrovsky just lets this one through. How did this squeak through? He's up on the post. Did it go up and over his shoulder? Great shot by Lohrei. But just like that, I can't... Man, they're picking the worst camera angles for that replay. Let's see here. Up over the shoulder, Bobrovsky on the knee, and Lohrei with a picture-perfect shot. Just puts it up and over the shoulder. Right, Jessica? Oh, man. That was a tough shot, but an absolute beauty from Lorine. I believe that's his first career playoff goal. Must be ESPN. I don't know what some of these television producers do when they're setting up the replays. Like, they pick something where you almost can't see what happens. Or referees or somebody blocking your view. Boston is up now 2-1 as this period is coming to an end. 3.5 minutes to go. Panthers want to strike back here.
Poso tried to get a piece of it. Cleared away to center. Cousins will hand it off. Kulikov dumps it in. Got away from the check from Patrick Brown.
Laurie, his first from Witherspoon and Zaka. Here they come, Panthers over the line, turning, sending it down deep. Here's a long shot kicked into the corner. Panthers still with it around behind the net, trying to bring this around Reinhart. He's going to feed it back to the line. Coming across Mikola, back up to Reinhart. Here's a quick shot. That one's tipped just wide of the net. Panthers leaving it there behind the net. Nice hit by Maroon. Digging in, Lundell in there. Big cross checks here from Cousins to Maroon. Maroon is like the size of two Cousins. Here's a shot tipped in front as Lundell is taken down, and Pat Maroon gives a big slash to Lundell. As Lundell trying to get up, everyone's giving him shots. And that's going to go to commercial break as they are trying to close out this period with the lead. JDA, what's going on? Jordan's Disney Adventures, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you so much for hitting those subscribes, the continuing of the subscribes. We're almost at 340 likes, so good job. Smash that thumbs up button. We appreciate having you here. Again, for everyone who's just joined us recently, my name is Sam. Welcome in. I'm streaming just about every single day. We've only missed one day since the playoffs have started. We're going to be here tomorrow for Game 2 of the Rangers and the Hurricanes. If you didn't get a chance to join us for Game 1, that was a lot of fun. We had a blast. Game 2 of the Panthers-Boston is coming up on Wednesday. You know we'll be here for this. And we're pulling a doubleheader on Wednesday. That's going to be the first game. The second game gets going at 10 o'clock Eastern. It's going to be the Oilers and the Canucks. That is going to be game number 1. We will join that game in progress whenever the Bruins and Panthers game finishes. So we got a ton of games coming up over this stretch. We got you covered. So make sure you join us and be part of our community. Now, we don't just do this for the playoffs. We are here all season long. When the season ends, when the Stanley Cup is handed out, we will have some draft coverage for you. We'll have some free agent frenzy signing news and review. We will have a hockey show each week all summer long to make sure everybody is up to speed on what's been happening. And of course, there's an Olympics this year. So we will have a little bit of Olympic coverage. Don't know exactly what it's going to look like as of yet, but we will do something for the Olympics. And then, of course, as we get into the fall, we will have the rookie tournament coming up down in Michigan, which is always a fun. Traverse City. We try to bring you some of that. Isabella, this is not my job. I do have a full-time day job. Lots of people have told me, hey, Sam, keep your day job. But I love doing this way too much, and so that's why I'm here. It is a ton of work, I'm not going to lie, but I love every minute of it, and this is the best hockey community, so that's why I'm here every single day. Just shh, don't tell my boss. And boss, if you're watching, we're all good. This one playing around. Tom coming in with that subscribe. Thank you, Tom. Down around Boston, going to play this one back up through the neutral zone. Florida intercepts, trying to bring it back. Reinhart can't. The Bruins going to send it down deep again. Back in the corner, coming around to Mikola. Mikola, he gets bumped. Boston trying to hold the line. They can't do it. This is going to come out, and the puck is actually going to hop up into the Bruins bench. So we're going to get a face-off coming up here momentarily. Again, thanks everybody for being here. Awesome. Thank you, Isabella. I appreciate it. We like to have a whole lot of fun. Now, if you are on social media, we're on social media as well. Check us out all over the place. Where did I see? I myself, Griffin, I don't come down to Michigan myself, but we cover the tournament. I absolutely love the Traverse City tournament. Last year, some of the game times were just bad game times, so we didn't get to do as much as we wanted, but it's a lot of fun. Off the draw, this one coming out. Panthers back with it. 2 minutes now, 2 minutes to go in period number 1. Florida is dangerous. J-Dog coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much. Down in the corner, bringing this one around. Boston going to whip it around the boards. Florida's going to pick it up. They had a chance. Sending it back to the line. Here's a shot deflected just wide. Bruins going to pick this one up. They're going to come up. You have to be careful of Barkov, Verhaeghe, Reinhart. So many great Panthers with a dangerous shot. All right, that's going to be an ice and Colts coming all the way back to the Boston zone. But as I was just mentioning, we are on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. If you want, check out our website, samwelb12experience.com. We have a social page where you can see all of our social media, link to those social media pages, and make sure to give us a follow. Also on our website, you can see our store with all of our merch, with our logo merch, our new Samboni merch, which is great. It's all there for you to check out. You can support us with purchasing some of our merch. You can also send us PayPal directly through the website. If you don't want to super chat or do anything through here, you can certainly do it through the website. And last but not least, we got a Patreon as well. All right, enough of that. Let's get back into this game. Panthers going to send it down low. Coming around behind. Boston trying to get it out. Rodriguez going to keep this one in. He fanned on it. Pasternak trips over him. Rodriguez, nice move, coming around. Passes it across to Kulikov. It hops over his stick. Kulikov back to the line. Here's a long shot down in front. Tarasenko can't get it. He played it back, but Kulikov had come forward, and this one comes all the way out. Last minute to play in this period. Woo! And the Boston Bruins going to play this one out. Kulikov tied up there with Pasternak. Hits Pasternak, and it's going to get called down on the offside. Stefan, welcome in. Good to see you. The Pond guys, welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Now I have to ask, Pond guys, are you fishing guys, or are you like pond guys, like you go skating on the pond? Are you skating on the pond or fishing on the pond? Where does the Pond Guy's name come from? I kind of like that name. So 44.4 seconds left to go here in period number 2, 2-1 Boston. And it has been an absolute doozy of a game. A little bit of a slow first period, but everything exploded here in period number 2. Off the draw, this one going to be thrown down the ice. Oh, Gordon, yes. The Mighty Ducks. Gordon, did you watch the New Age, or what do they call the Mighty Ducks, The Leftovers, or whatever was on Disney Plus? It actually wasn't bad. It was okay. Vic says it's happening tonight. I don't know. There's our link, our Streamlabs tip link. That's to go directly through PayPal, so you don't need to do super chat or anything through YouTube. Oh, it's because you install water features. I was way off. Not even close. But thank you for that. That's pretty cool. This one coming around all the way down the ice. Boston racing for it. Trying to get in there. They tap it back. Bruins spinning around across ice in the high slot. Shot, they score! Brandon Carlo's going to put it in with 20 seconds left to go. And the Boston Bruins go ahead. My goodness. 362er stopped in to say, wow, 360. Wow. Thank you very much. My goodness. Them Boston Bruins be feisty tonight. Nice little play, putting across the open spot, and Carlo makes no mistake about it. Wide open, just bringing this one right up the gut. And says, how you doing, Bobrovsky? Boston with a 3-1 lead. Oh, Jessica, I know. Stacy, you're very welcome. Thank you for being here. I know it was time. Oh, my goodness. 23-24, Anna's picked Panthers, so you know the Bees will win. I have the Panthers as well. I picked the Panthers in 6. Carlo is a new dad. Really? Oh, I didn't know that, Isabella. That's awesome. Good for him. Carlo's second from Coyle and Frederick. We'll add it to the ticker at the next period because there's only 3.5 seconds left to go here. My, oh my. Cats be sleeping. Listen, they picked it up. This has been a much better period for them. But Boston only 7 shots in this period, and they've scored 3 goals on 7 shots in this period. That is not good. The Panthers have had 15 shots here. Holy moly. Just crazy. It's the end of the movie for Florida. You can't count out the Cats. They have had one of the best third periods in all of hockey. The comeback Cats have done it time in and time again. The period is over. It's intermission time. Let's go talk. All right, let's review all these stats. We'll give our little scoreboard a refresh here. What a period here for the Bruins. That was incredible. John, please do not type in all caps. Thank you very much. Unbelievable. What a period. Look at these stats, though. 24-21, the total shots on goal. However, when we break it down, Boston had 14 in the first, 7 in the second. Florida had 9 in the first, 15 in the second. So big period for the Panthers. However, they give up 3 goals on 7 shots. That is just ouch. That is just ouch. When we look at the faceoff circle, Panthers 61.7% in the faceoff circle, and that amounts to 29 over 18. But the hits, 54 hits for the Bruins, 37 for the Panthers. Panthers can muck it up and get in there and hit around, but we saw this in the Toronto series. Boston plays such a physical game. They just wear you down, right? Like 54 hits in 2 periods of play is crazy. We're going to go down the goal scorers in just a second. Nothing on the power play yet. 0 for 2 are the Panthers. 0 for 1 is Boston. 8 giveaways apiece. 11 takeaways for Florida. 4 for Boston. And the block shots, not much of an improvement over the last period. 12-9. Howard, what's going on? Boston can be very physical. Yeah, they certainly can. All right, here are the goal scores. It all started with Matthew Tkachuk. He kicked it off with his 4th goal from Barkov. Then Morgan Geekie, about a minute or so after, he potted his 3rd from Zacha and Pasternak to tie it up. Then Lohrei, he scored his 1st from Witherspoon and Zacha. And then Brendan Carlo, just moments ago at the end of the period, he got his 2nd from Coyle and Frederick. So those are your goal scorers in this game. They were decent goals, right? I don't really contest any of them. Bobrovsky up over the shoulder, couldn't get it. The Lohrei goal where he kind of had Zacha kind of tripped over Bobrovsky, and Lohrei made a great play there. You got to take that. It was that goal. No, it was the Geekie goal. Excuse me. Lohrei's was the nice shot. Morgan Geekie, Zacha had tripped over Bobrovsky. Geekie found the loose puck and buried it. So it was a heads-up play to be mindful of his surroundings and put that one in. Aiden, how's it going? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. 3-1 is not comfortable for me as a Bruins fan. 3-1, yeah, 3-1 is never a comfortable, especially with a team like Florida who comes back all the time, the comeback Cats. So one thing I wanted to take a look at here in intermission was the playoff stat leaders. Now that we are through round number 1, let's take a look at who are our point leaders. Connor McDavid, he leads all skaters with 12 points so far. That includes the first game of the Rangers round 2. So Connor McDavid, 12 points overall. Draisaitl with 10. Zibanejad now with 10. Makar, Rantanen, McKinnon, Tkachuk, Bouchard, Verhaeghe, all with 9. In your goals category, it's Nichushkin and Zach Hyman, your goal leaders. Now, if you would have told me when these playoffs started that, hey, Sam, after round 1, Zach Hyman and Valeri Nichushkin are going to be leading all players with goals, I would have said, no way. But here they are, 7 goals apiece. Draisaitl, Verhaeghe, Stamkos, Lehkonen, all with 5 goals. Besser, Kemp, Wyatt with 4. And Seth Jarvis also with 4 goals. Your assist leader is none other than Connor McDavid. 11 of his 12 points are assists. So he leads in assists. Bouchard, second place with 8. Then McKinnon, Kucherov, Zibanejad, Rantanen, Makar, all with 7. Your game-winning goals, which if you're in a playoff pool, you probably get a couple extra points for scoring those game-winning goals. Panarin has 3, the most. And man, he still looks so different with a shaved head. Panarin with 3, Nichushkin with 2, Draisaitl, Noah Hanifin, and Brad Marchand, all with 2 game-winning goals. All right, let's kind of scroll along here. Plus, minus, doesn't really matter, but Verhaeghe leading the way at +7. Pierre-Luc Dubois leading everybody in penalty minutes with 20. Steven Nosen is there at 19. Matt Martin at 16. Tom Wilson at 16. Evander Kane with 15. For your goaltenders, it's Shesterkin who leads the way with 5 wins. Bobrovsky, Anderson, Skinner, Georgiev, Ottinger, Swayman, all with 4. And we have a couple shutouts. Aiden Hill picks up a shutout. Stuart Skinner with a shutout. And Arturs Silovs, he picks up a shutout for Vancouver. And to me, that was the most impressive. And we were calling that game. Silvos was in net. And if you're like, who the heck is that, Sam? I don't know who you're talking about. He is the Latvian goaltender. He helped Team Latvia to get a medal in the Worlds. And my goodness, he was outstanding in this game for Vancouver. So big congrats to him. First playoff start, and he gets the big SO. When we talk about goaltenders, one thing we always have to look at is who's given up the most shots? Who's facing the most shots on net? And right now it's Dallas. Ottinger facing 187 shots. Swayman faced 181 shots. So that's coming out saying the Leafs had no chance, the Leafs suck, all that stuff. Jeremy Swayman faced 181 shots. That's the second most, right, in the first round. So good for them for getting rubbered to the net. And great job by Jeremy Swayman, right? Excellent, excellent job. Maple Leafs are the Dallas Cowboys, and they have so many similarities. Well, I don't know. Randy, how's it going? Just tuning in. I'm legit shocked to see the score. Yeah, Randy, it's been a great game. It's been a crazy game. The biggest W we had was not facing Wall in Game 7. Yeah, Mass, I agree with you there. It would have been two things would have been changed the outcome of that game. If Joseph Wall was healthy and able to go, it would have been a very different game. If Matthew Nyes would have been given the penalty shot or Boston given a penalty for that trip on the breakaway, I think that also changes the outcome of the game because Toronto had a ton of momentum going into that play. But hey, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? Connor Hellebuck, 177 shots faced. Freddie Anderson, 159. Vasilevsky, 156. Varlamov, 152. And the reason why I'm looking at all these, highest shot totals, when you look at them, out of the top players, Dallas and Boston are still in there, but Winnipeg eliminated. Tampa Bay eliminated. Islanders eliminated. So these guys, a lot of the teams that got shot on the most got eliminated. So good job to Ottinger and Swayman, and of course Freddie Anderson as well is in there, but he already has an extra game under his belt, so he would have been further down on the list. Special teams, a very important part of this playoffs, and Connor McDavid, 9 power play points. Draisaitl, 7 power play points. Marchand, 6 power play points. Zibanejad with 6. Trocheck with 5. Bouchard with 5. When you look down this list, what do you see in common? Edmonton, Boston, Rangers, Oilers, Avs, all the teams that won in the first round were able to score on the power play. If you score on the power play, chances are you're going to do all right in the series. Sam said 50 like a rapper. Like a rapper. Did I, Jeff? Maybe it just came out that way. Trip, sharpen your skates. Dive master. That's awesome. That's funny. Florida must be praised. They're enduring for a long time. Yeah, Knox, they are. And listen, they're playing it. This is a great game. You know, the Panthers, they've been sitting for a while, right? They've been sitting for a while. So I figured it was going to take them a period to a period and a half to get in the game. They started playing much better in the second period. We'll see what the third does. We'll see. Two goals is it doesn't worry me with this team. Now, Swayman, yes, makes it a little interesting, but it doesn't worry me. I think they can certainly come back in there. The only other stat here to look at, and it really is not worth mentioning, shorthanded points. There are a whole bunch of people with one, so we don't even really need to go down that path. But those are some of the stats we just wanted to look at. I love looking at player stats as we go. Tomorrow, we'll start taking a look at some of the team stats and see how, as teams, they compare in a number of statistical categories. That is always fun as well. Boston looks good in the third period. Dale, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a doozy of a third period. Christian, man, we got the Swayman. Is it best goal in the NHL? He's playing like it right now. And I'm very, very curious what's going to happen with him. Because isn't he a restricted free agent, if I'm not mistaken? Let's double check this. How much time do we got? Okay, we got time. We can dig into this a little bit. I wanted to start looking at UFAs last game, but I ran out of time. So Jeremy Swayman, he's a restricted free agent. So Swayman, you know he's going to be due for a pretty significant bump. He's making 3.475 right now. You have Ullmark, who's making $5 million. Swayman, you're gonna give him $5 million as well. Of course, Ullmark is an unrestricted free agent after next year. So actually, Ullmark potentially can be awarded an extended contract extension on July 1st. So it'd be very interesting to see what Boston does with their goaltenders. Let's go. Let me go back to back. Welcome in. Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Matthew, welcome in. Welcome to be part of our channel. Swayman just needs to be good now. And he will be, no doubt. You know, I don't know if you saw, there was an interview I saw on social media where Swayman actually thought he was going to be a Maple Leaf. Swayman thought he was going to be a Maple Leaf, and the Maple Leafs didn't draft him. They moved on and they drafted, I forget who they drafted instead. But wouldn't that have been crazy? How different would things have been if Swayman was a Maple Leaf? Now, we probably would have ruined him because that's what we do to our goaltenders. We completely break them and make them horrible. How many goaltenders have we had over the years? But it's just funny. And that's right, they had Toskala too. It's crazy the goaltending connections between Toronto and Boston. Ian Scott, thank you, Hayden. And that's where collaboratively we all go, who? Right? You never know what's going to happen in a draft. That's the fun of it. Lasson calling for a Sam Reinhart goal. That's a great pick. That is an absolute great pick. Perfect for Swayman to win the cup. There you go. Who else? Boston also, you know, DeBrusk. He's a free agent, unrestricted free agent at the end of this series. That's a guy, he's been a dominant force. He was amazing in the first round. They got to hang on to DeBrusk. I'd be curious to see what his increase is going to look like. JVR is a UFA. You know, he's only making $1 million. So, you know, he'll probably re-sign for the same if the Bruins want to keep him around. Same, Pat Maroon is a UFA. He's at $800,000. So, you know, there's some work to be done for Boston. Not a whole lot. Forbert, Grzelcyk, UFAs, and Shattenkirk UFAs. So, few guys to sign or decide to move. But it's going to be interesting. The goaltender situation is really what I want to see, how that one's going to sort itself out. Burt was great in Boston. Yeah, Sergeant Salty, you know, he was good in Boston. I liked him in Detroit as well, but my goodness, was he a no-show in Toronto. I will be very disappointed if they re-sign him and keep him in Toronto, especially for, what was he, 5.5 this year? He's going to want, what, 6 or more next year and term? I wouldn't give it to him. He was atrocious all season long. And everyone said to me, because I harped on him all season. Everybody said, Sam, don't worry. He's a playoff guy. He'll be there at the end of the year. And he played good for the last couple of weeks and then disappeared again. Ian's got knee injuries, made him retire at 25. Yeah, oh, that's horrible. Horrible. I hate to hear that. You know, when a player has to retire because of injuries, it drives me nuts. Road Warriors, what's going on, buddy? Whoever isn't signed can play for my Sharks. Oh, Road Warriors, your Sharks need some help. Your Sharks need some help. And who knows, maybe they'll end up with that. They'll win the lottery and end up with Celebrini. You know, the Central Scouting and a few other places now saying that Celebrini is pretty much the deadlock for the number one pick. Wouldn't that be interesting if he went to San Jose? Or if somehow managed to go to Chicago to play with Bedard. They will be playing together, though. I believe they will both be together for the World Tournament, which would be fun to see them play together. Sway will be better than Tuck. Yeah, Mass, I agree with you there, 100%. So what I'm seeing for Swayman is so good. So good. 25 years old. And don't forget, goaltenders usually take a little longer to develop, right, and get in their prime. Man, he is only 25. He is going to be incredible. Do you have an opinion on what the Penguins need to do? Free life. They need to get longer. They need to get younger. They need to get younger and fast. Pittsburgh is one of the oldest teams by a lot. Now, I'll be honest. Seeing what Dubas did in Toronto and seeing what has happened to Pittsburgh in the first year there, Pittsburgh used to, not that they were an overly physical team, but they dropped way to the bottom in terms of physicality and hits this year with Dubas coming in. He plays more of a, sets up for a smaller kind of skillful game instead of a physical game. So I don't like the look of Pittsburgh right now. Of course, what happens with Crosby in the offseason, we'll have to see. I assume he's going to sign and stay there to kind of finish his career. But hey, you never know. But yeah, I think they're going to be hurting for a little while to come, unfortunately. As a Wigs fan, would love Allmark. Yeah, we have a few Wings fans here. That would be pretty sweet. Andrew, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. But we need a Hextall. Man, Hextall, that was a different. Could you imagine if there was a goaltender like Hextall today that would come out and plow you into the boards? That would hack you the way Hextall hacked. We see it in the playoffs, right? A goalie will give a little slash or a little push, but Hextall would wind right up, right? And he would destroy you. He would skate out. Remember when he'd skate out to like the hash marks and would just knock you into the through the glass? He was a beast. If there was a goaltender like that in today's day and age, I don't know if this league could handle it, to be honest with you. Needs to sell and rebuild. Bruins meet, welcome in. That's exactly it. They got to make a big overhaul. Bill, I'm good with that. Hands down. Just give us Michael Bunting back. I would take Bunting back, and you could take Marner, and we'll just call it an even swap. Long Island Ducks. Yeah. All right. The countdown has come to an end. Excuse me. It's time to get going. Period number 3. Panthers down by 2. They're trying to get back in this game. Can they do it? Yes, they can. The comeback Cats have their jobs cut out for them today. All right, we are set to go. Wow, we're at 19,850. Unbelievable. Thank you all so much for hitting those subscribes for us today. Much appreciation. Again, when we are almost at 400 likes, that was the goal we kind of set at the beginning. Let's see if we can get to 400. If you haven't hit that like yet, click that like. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet and you like what we do, hit that subscribe. We're going to be here all playoffs long. We're going to have bits and pieces of all the series. And of course, We're here all summer and right back next year. So here we go. Period number 3 starts right now.
It is. It's a comfortability you get.
We have to add in that last goal by Carlo to our ticker. So let me just do that here real quick. Battling side of the net, Listerine, and trying to come through here. Putting it down around. Back across. Listerine and back down. Reinhardt, he can't get this. There it is. Thanks for all those likes. Carlo's second. Here's a long shot. That one's being deflected in the corner. Coyle picking up the assist on that goal in the last period. And so did Frederick. Frederick continues to play a very good playoff series. All right, got that goal up and listed. Do not sit on your heels. Yeah, dive master. That's the big mistake that so many teams make. Yeah, Bruins, he has the no move clause. So unless they convince him to go somewhere else, he's going to be here for next year. It's not like they can ship him off to Utah or San Jose or something like that, right? He'd need to give their blessing or get their blessing. Carlo bringing this back around through the neutral zone. Going to flip this one into the Panthers zone. Panthers there to turn this one around. Aaron, hello there. Welcome in. Here comes Tkachuk. He has Verhaeghe breaking. He's going to flip this one to the corner. Verhaeghe going in there, delivering a nice little hit on Carlo. And that's going to flip into the glove and be held onto. So good start. Panthers moving their feet. Trying to get something going here early. It's going to take 2 to tie. And there it is. 400 likes just like that. You guys are amazing. Be physical. I want to see an angry Paul Maurice. He doesn't really get angry. He kind of just smiles and laughs. He's got like the angry, nervous laugh. Off the draw, Bruins putting it around the boards. Tkachuk in there first. He's going to send this back to the line. Cross ice pass to Ekman Larsson, throwing it in front, looking for the tip. It was there. Verhaeghe tied up. We got a penalty coming up to the Bruins. The Bruins touch it up, and we got a penalty coming up. Cats to the power play. Dr. Nick, what's going on? Let's go Bruins. Holding the stick. Lindholm is going to go, and he plays an important role as well on the penalty kill. So kind of a good penalty. He has Verhaeghe's stick held up in his arms. If he didn't, Verhaeghe probably would have made a move to put that one in. So potentially prevented a goal. 2 minutes on the clock for the Cats. Let's see if they could strike here on the power play. Coyle coming in to take this draw against Barkov. Both teams swinging at it. They going to wave anyone out? Nope.
Let's go.
They're going to do it again. Shoot, reload, repeat, welcome in. Off the draw, they're going to pick it up, sending it down the ice right onto Bobrovsky. Going to turn this one around. 0 for 2 tonight is a power play for the Cats. They're trying to change that around here. Up over the line is Barkov. His pass gets knocked down. The Bruins sending it out, but an errant pass gives it right back. Cats bringing it back in their own end. Here they go. Off penalty. That was a good penalty, Chris. I mean, he definitely had his stick held up in front of the net, took away a potential goal-scoring opportunity. Here's Verhaeghe with a shot, tip right on. Swayman got a piece. Coming out in the slot, back across, they shoot, they hit the post. Panthers coming close, another shot, and the Bruins gonna clear. Florida ringing the iron. So close. My goodness. Swayman's got X-ray vision. How he saw that. Panthers over the line, dropping it to Verhaeghe. Verhaeghe playing it across. Reinhardt going to send this one down deep. Tkachuk can't handle it. Back to Verhaeghe, sending it around the other side. Florida now with possession. Down low, going to move it up the sideboards to the point. Back over, far side. Cross ice pass right in front. Reinhardt couldn't get it on his stick. Now they're coming back in front. They can't do it. Swayman going to grab it, and Reinhardt takes a shot up high. Great playing here by Boston. Harold, welcome in. Good to see you. Larkin and Connor were the exact same players as 12-year-olds. That's funny. Great power play going on, but nice killing here. Mainly led by Swayman. Swayman is seeing this puck so well, and he's moving laterally so fast. 17-12 to go in the third period. 33 seconds on the power play. Tkachuk on the iPad looking at that last play. This off the boards and all the way down the ice. Bobrovsky there to clear it aside. Here comes Ekman Larsson. Here that Florida having trouble screening Swayman. Yeah, they are. Here's a shot right in front. Tipped on, and again, Swayman, it's loose. I thought he had it covered. There's a scrum in front. It's like a scene at a rugby match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players all on top of Swayman, digging for that puck. Nobody knows where it is. Who's it under? Swayman. So this is what I absolutely love about Swayman. Swayman has a big smirk on his face. When he makes a big save or there's a big pile up in front, he's got a huge smile on his face. He is absolutely loving this kind of hockey. The Swayman had it under. Oh, it was under Frederick. Swayman picked it up and threw it away. Swayman with the laughs. Love it. Yeah, Carlo had the last goal for the Bruins. Just the end of period number 2. 12 seconds left to go on the power play. Bruins going to win it, hammering it around the boards, trying to knock it out of the air. That doesn't work, so that's going to kill off the man advantage. We're going back to even strength. Forsling going to play this up. Lundell, he's going to get cut off, turned away. Breakaway, Pasternak coming in all alone. He makes the move. Nice save. Bobrovsky with the left pad. Bobo stopping Pasternak on the breakaway, and it's going to be an icing call against the Florida Panthers. Yikes. That was wild. That was wild. What a chance for Pasternak. He's coming in. He did take a whack on the hand. He wanted a penalty for that, and he did definitely. Ekblad got a whack on the hand. But hey, you can't be upset if you don't get a call on a breakaway because of what happened in the last series. Chris, what's going on? Swayman is the defense. That he is. That he absolutely is. But man, what chances. Swayman just shutting down the crease. Saying, sorry, we're closed. It is awesome. What a hockey game. What a hockey game. Through my eyes, nah. Panthers are garbage. Panthers are like the second best team in the Eastern Conference this year. They're not garbage, my friend. Here comes Florida. They're going to move this one up and down the ice. Down into the corner. They're in here after it. Now don't forget, Florida and Boston finished 1 point different. Boston was ahead, but in the last game, Boston lost and Florida won. That allowed Florida to jump over Boston to get home ice advantage. Not tonight. That's not tonight is true, but they're still not pathetic. They're playing a very solid hockey game. Down around in front, back to the line. Florida coming in, a shot that gets blocked. In the slot, going to play this over to the corner. Pasternak is falling an awful lot. Awful lot. He needs to get his skate sharp. Here comes Florida, bringing it right in, right through the middle. Big hit. They shoot. It's there. Where is it? They're digging at it. Swayman somehow finds it again. And now everything's cut loose. Ekman Larsson taking some shots to the face. Pat Maroon has got, I can't even see it because the ref has his back. That Listerainen, Pat Maroon had Listerainen all wrapped up and were giving shots like crazy. They didn't like the Panthers were digging for the puck. If the puck is loose, it's fair game. So Pasternak, he gets knocked down here by Kulikov. Cousins coming all the way through the middle. He gets stepped into big time and goes down. But the Panthers had a chance, and somehow Swayman found a way. McAvoy, he comes up on Ekman Larsson. Pat Maroon is going at Listerainen. Temper is starting to get a little high here. I've seen goalies win series by themselves. Dr. Nick, 100%. 100%. Devin, yes, Swayman is absolutely incredible. Here's another shot. That one goes just wide. Trying to get it around behind the net. Panthers in the corner with it. Kachuk going to go back to Mikola. Mikola had his shot blocked. He keeps it in at the line just barely. Now the Bruins going to get this one out to center. Panthers going to turn around and bring this one right back in. Whenever a supporter of a team behind and a point is down and things are not going well, it's always perhaps. No comment, Randy. No comment. Stacey, go Bees! Florida going to flip this one in. 14:40 to go here in period number 3. And this is a great hockey game. 32-22. Florida dominating in shots, but the Bruins have the lead on the scoreboard. Boston continuing to hold this for about 15-20 seconds behind their own net. Now they played ahead. Florida intercepts. Here's Listerainen. He's coming in. No one to pass to, so he takes a sharp angle shot. Knocked down in front. It's in the slot. Lundell with a whack at it. And again, Swayman somehow comes up with this puck. Swayman is a superhero. My gosh. Swayman is impressing me so much right now. And he took that right off the head, right off the dome. Especially for original six. Yeah. Bridge builders, welcome in. These are one of series of 2. He certainly did. Oh, Van Viesbroek was amazing. He was so much fun to watch. For a little goalie, he could move, right? This is a different era. Swayman, you know, now these goalies are over 6 feet, 6'2" and bigger. They are big goalies and they can move. He is an Isabella. Absolutely he is. You know, all season long, I was all about Hellebuck. Hellebuck, you know, I thought had a tremendous season. But seeing what Swayman is doing here in these playoffs, he's just lights out. Very, very cool. Big Rickster, obviously, here in Toronto, at the Scotiabank Arena. I've been to the Amarant Arena out in Florida, which I love. It's one of my favorite buildings. And I was at the old Buffalo Auditorium in Buffalo and the old Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. I always forget about that one. All right, if you're just coming in, welcome. Over 1,000 people here tonight now to close out this hockey game. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up if you're coming in. Let's get it up to 500 likes. We can do that easily. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. We're now working towards 19,900. Can we do that tonight? It's a long ways away. Can we hit 19,900 on our way to 20K? Boston off the draw. They're going to bring this one up down the far side. Up over the line. Bruins coming in. Marchand, he's going to be pushed away to the corner. Turn it around. Back on the line. Florida can't get it out. Boston doing a nice job keeping this one in. Spinning around, sending it down low, deep in the corner. Here come the Cats. Looking to go up the boards. And again, they can't get it out. Boston going to keep this one in. Time starting to disappear. Montour with a nifty move to come around. Loved Gilmore as a kid. Yeah, Doug Gilmore was awesome. He was so good. And welcome to the show, by the way. Thank you for being here. Here comes Barkov. Barkov, Captain Panther, going to bring this one up. Over to Tkachuk, going to throw this one down in the corner. Lindholm going to cycle it around, and they're going to flip it out. Panthers hold the line. No, Forsling couldn't bring it down. This one coming back out. Panthers going to chop it through the neutral zone. They're going to send across ice. Panthers for Hagee walking in. Played it up, but Forsling was backing away. 13 minutes to go. 13 minutes to go in this hockey game. Sending this back to the line. Forsling taking a skate. He's now going to carry this up. Cross. Here's Verhaeghe to Tkachuk. He goes back to the corner. Verhaeghe didn't see it. Couple contact. Ooh, someone took a whack in the face. Didn't see that. It's a breakaway for Boston. Coming in. Going to wide. They shoot. They score. Brazeau puts this one home. 4-1. I'm not sure what happened down in the corner, but a Panther got whacked in the face and went down. Glove came up. Who was it? Was that Ekblad? But Brazeau, a missed call down low. Brazeau coming in on the breakaway and he's going to score. What a nifty little goal. It wasn't Ekblad. Who was it that got a high stick in the face? But a nice play by Brazeau. Bobrovsky goes down and sprawl across. That is probably going to do it. That's his first career NHL playoff goal. Way to go, Brazeau. That one from Lorei and Van Riemsdyk. Lorei having a great game here today. 12:40 to go right now. Boston, super impressive. They are bringing it. All right, they're going to pick this one up and continue to play. I am absolutely mind blown right now with this Boston team. Brazeau picking up his first. Congratulations. Oh, I hate this autocorrect. It's driving me nuts. Brazeau from James Van Riemsdyk. Picking up his third assist. And Laurie picking up his second. Off the draw, Boston going to bring this in the corner. They're going to throw this one out and down the ice. All the way back down. Hero, what's going on? Let's go, Boston. I know. You know what? The only thing, I mean, they're in the zone, right? That was a crazy series, hard hitting, lots of shots. So they're in the zone, right? They're just continuing to roll. For them, it's just they're continuing to play. The Panthers have been off for like a week, so it's taken them a little bit to get going here, but the Bruins have owned them today. Isabel, thank you so much. We'll see you next time for sure. Thanks for supporting us here today. Bruins in the corner, trying to bring this one out. Panthers, Listerainen down low. They're going to hold it in at the line. Panthers trying to get back on the board here. They got 12 minutes to do it. Here's a long shot coming around. It's right there. It's loose. It's loose. Digging at it. That shot's going to go wide. Big time cross check. Back to the line. Over to Reinhart. Reinhart. He's going to send this one through. Swayman making the save. Batting it out of the air. Trying to scoop it through. Can't do it. Swayman down. Covering up those holes. Great job. Here's another shot and another save by Swayman. My goodness. Jeff, I wish I could. I wish I could. I'll have to look on this program I'm using to see if there's a way to turn it off. Every time I type a name, it keeps changing it, and it's driving me nuts. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break. 4-1, Boston has the lead, and what a spectacular game one this is again. So thank you, everyone, for being here. For those that are just coming in and joining us, my name is Sam. I am here almost every single day calling hockey for you. Tomorrow, we're right back at it with the Rangers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Game one was awesome. I expect the Rangers to continue their crazy play in game two. So join us for that. And then Wednesday, we'll be right back. We got a doubleheader, Panthers, Boston, kicking off the evening. And then we're closing it out with the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. Well, there's going to be a little bit of overlap there, so we'll finish off the Panther Bruins game, and then we'll switch gears and join the Oilers Canucks in progress. Brittany, how's it going? Welcome in. I got bets on the Bruins. Are they going to win? I don't watch sports. Brittany, that's awesome. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. But yeah, right now, Bruins have control of this hockey game, 4-1. Now, the 3-goal lead is dreadful in the NHL because that can turn it around real quick. But hey, you never know. Right now, they are looking good. And plus, Swayman is just spectacular. Alex, what's going on? Welcome in from Guatemala. Thank you for being here. Dylan, what's going on? Go Panthers. Great to see you. Brady, welcome in. Panthers in 4. Yeah, I have them in 6. Panthers in 6. No chance. No chance. All right, Neb, bye-bye. You don't come into my house and disrespect me, Neb. So get to stepping, bro. Not how we work here. Everybody's allowed to cheer for whoever they want to, but all we ask for is respect. You come into my house and bring the disrespect, go find someone else. All right, here we go. Off the draw, bringing this one around. Boston going to play this one through. Bruins going to play it up the side, tipping it in. Boston still bringing it. Coming around. Quick shot on. Yeah, there's Neb hitting that thumbs down for me. Yeah, thank you for the engagement. Going to be dumped in on the boards, playing this one around. Panthers trying to get in here. Boston hammering around. The Bees and the Nucks are the two best teams, though. Really interesting. You think the Canucks, Superman, you go with the Canucks over the Oilers. Interesting pick. I think that's gonna go far, that series. Yeah, listen, all we ask is for respect. If you want to come in and cheer for the Panthers, cheer for the Bruins, go right ahead. We love for you to do that. You don't come in here and disrespect me, telling me to stop talking. Swedish Rob, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us here today. Bringing this one around. And just for the record, Panthers don't stink. They were ahead of Boston in the standings this year, second in the Eastern Conference. Just to clarify, these are two of the elite teams in the NHL. I'm not going to lie, I only bet on who had the better name. Brittany, that's amazing. Here come the Bruins down the ice, up over the line. They can't, only by 1 point, but a point is a point, right? Coming around the side of the net. Boston beat Toronto Game 7 in overtime, but only by 1 point, right? See you, Aaron. Bye-bye.
Let's go.
This one coming around. I'm for the Rangers and Oilers. Asko, I'm kind of in line with you. I think that's what it's going to be. Big hit in the boards. Listen, we're not talking about the San Jose Sharks and the Arizona Coyotes here. No offense to fans of either of those teams. Panthers going to try and bring this one down. Adams going for those Bruins. Panthers going to turn it over. There's a big hit. No call. Jeff's going Vancouver over Oilers in 7. Love that. Love that. Going to move this through. 9:36 to
Let's
go.
go.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. Bruins can beat the Rangers. Oh, I don't know, Dr. Nick. That would be a crazy series. The Rangers look scary good. But if Swayman can continue playing the way he's playing, I mean, he's been outstanding tonight. Outstanding. Boston in 4. Going Boston in 4. Wow. That's one I didn't expect to see. All right, they're going to commercial break. Again, welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being respectful. We appreciate it. Again, you're more than welcome to cheer for Boston. You can cheer for Florida. All we ask is that you are respectful. Reinhardt has not scored. The only Panther goal here today is Matt Tkachuk. Matt Tkachuk is your goal scorer for the Panthers. When will Allmark be back? Matthew, right now, I don't think Allmark will get back in. After how Swayman has played over the last couple of games, do you pull him out to put in Allmark? You can't. I think you got to ride Swayman as long as you can. He is just absolutely lights out spectacular right now. Exactly the can. Exactly. Whoever wins out of Canucks and Oilers will make the final. They'll probably be going up against the Avs. I think the Avs are going to defeat the Stars. I would be shocked if that happened. If the Stars beat the Avs, I'd be shocked. So whoever's going to win that series most likely is going to play against Colorado, and that's going to be real good series. Oh, I didn't realize coming up tomorrow.
Let's go.
It's early. Coming up tomorrow, 6:30, the draft lottery. The draft lottery at 6:30. So we might have to do. Okay. We'll have to figure that out for tomorrow. We know the game. What time is the game tomorrow? It's 7:30, I think. And then the draft lottery at 6:30. We'll see. We'll see what we can go there. Thank you, everyone, for continuing to hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it so much. 14 subscribers away from 19,900. Thank you all so much. My goodness, we could hit 19,900 tonight. And we're almost at 500 likes. So thank you. Man, Swayman can run. Hope Swayman go on a Tim Thomas run. Yeah. Oh, Tim Thomas. Boy, he was special. All right. Let's get back into this now. We got 9-10 to go here in this hockey game. Draft lottery wings get screwed. San Jose got hosed last year big time. I think it was San Jose. Would they end up with the second pick? They should have had the first pick.
This year they had a good season. They came back. They dusted themselves off, and they didn't repeat it in round one.
Omar for Draisaitl. That's funny.
Or was this thing going to continue?
So here we go. Trying to get in here.
Sometimes it makes you a better team.
Let's go play some hockey.
And the emotions of him just in this one.
Man, I miss Timmy Thomas. Timmy Thomas was great. Michael, how's it going? Welcome in. Barkov in to take the draw. Here's a scramble. Barkov going to pull this one back. Down around in the corner. Trying to send this one through. Going to play this one across. Florida bouncing it out. 9 minutes left to go. Cross ice pass. Panthers can't even get into the Boston zone right now. Boston doing a nice job cutting it off. This one coming around. Bobrovsky trying to draw this one back. Yeah, Bruins meet. That is going to be a great question. What is going to happen with Sam Reinhart? Where is he going to go? Going to play this one up. Tipped it in. You think Chicago wins again? Brad, could you imagine Celebrini and Bedard playing together? That would be outstanding. All the way down the ice. Icing call against the Boston Bruins. So this coming back. Boston, man, I got to tell you, I am absolutely shocked right now about how well these guys are playing. They have been absolutely spectacular. They have really, really, really been on one here today. So let's go. North, I can't shout it out if it doesn't happen. Thank you, Dr. Nick, for hitting that subscribe. Lawson, no, not yet. He has not scored yet. Back to the line, cross ice pass. Hey, Chris, I would do that in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. You don't even have to tell me twice. Here's a pass coming across, deflected out of the air. I'm trying to follow this game, but I have no clue what you're saying. I need to learn the rules. That's awesome. Reinhart can play center. He can play anywhere. He's so good. He's a real good player.
Let's go.
Thank you, Richard, hitting that subscribe. Again, welcome in, everybody. 4 subscribers away. My goodness. Thank you all so much. We are going to have a 20K giveaway coming up that we're going to be announcing very soon. We're giving away 3 separate items. That's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, Sam Reinhart, he's going to be, I think, who a lot of teams are going to be waving some money in front of, because he's been spectacular the last couple of years. +2, and they're still losing. Plug Boy needs them to score, needs the Panthers to get one. This one coming down the ice. Bobrovsky going to stop it, play it around. The Bruins having great goaltending. Damon, that's funny. They are. And Swayman is lights out. Florida up over the line.
Let's go.
Lawrence going to flip it into the corner. Here comes a Clozo. He's going in after it. Panthers going to send this one around. Back along to the line. Digging this one free. Cannot get it. Trying to get this one out. That's right. Just put the biscuit in the basket. It's not that hard. Battling no icing call. James Van Riemsdyk, of all people, getting back to negate the icing. You know you're not having a good game when JVR outskates you, out-hustles you to break that icing. And there it is, 19-9. Oh, my God. Thank you all so much. We are officially counting down to 20K. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, every single person here, for supporting our little channel. Here comes Boston, flipping this one down in the corner. Coming in after it, Marchand going in there against Ekman Larson. Florida going to come away with it. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go. Yeah, imagine how different the game would be if that rule was still there. Here comes Ekman Larson up the gut, and he gets it poke checked off his stick and goes down. A long pass. Boston flying past everyone. Bobrovsky has to come out to play it. Here come the Bees again. Pasternak, cross ice. Couldn't set it up. Panthers turning and coming. Ekman Larson came so close. Down the ice around behind. Panthers coming in with a monster hit. Trying to get this one going. And the Bruins going to send it out. My goodness. Berhanu, thank you for subscribing, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Jeff coming in as well. Thank you both for joining our community. Down in the corner, this one coming around. Florida Panthers digging this one out. Trying to get it through. They can't. It goes the other way. Florida along the boards trying to work this one. Go Bees. Go Bees. And yeah, today was not the day for the Panthers. Going to move this around. 5:50 to go. Down around off the boards. They are flying. Thank you, everyone, hitting that subscribe. I cannot thank you enough. Trying to bring this one out of the corner. Let's go.
Let's go.
This coming down the ice. It's a race. McCullough, he's going to go back. This one is going to be icing.
Let's go.
PNW, it's looking that way. 3 goals in 5:30 with Swayman in net. Probably not going to happen. Thank you, Michael, hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. They are battling. They're not giving up. They're still coming in and driving this one home. Trying to do what they can. Bertuzzi, you think so, Jay? I'd be okay with that.
Let's go.
I think he'd be a great pickup. He was awesome in Boston. He sucked in Toronto. I wish my investment 3 times in 1 year. Thank you, Curtis. It has been a wild ride. Herb coming in with that subscribe. Yeah, Bob with a B. I know Bob. I'm saying Bob. Bobrovsky, Toronto, Tirana. It's all the same. There we go. They're going to commercial break with 5.5 minutes, just under 5.5 minutes to go. Craig, what's going on? Panthers were off too long. Yeah, I'm excited for game 2. Game 2 is going to be Wednesday night, and it's going to be more of this. Now, I will say the Bruins have brought the house down. They are throwing hits, 66 hits. 66 hits. The Panthers are up to 51. But when you've been off for a week and you're just getting back in it and you're being hit 66 times, that just wears you down. And not to mention, you have a goaltender like Swayman who is unstoppable. It's my Canadian accent. But he is absolutely incredible tonight. So, listen, Panthers, don't count them out of this series, right? Just because Boston is laying the smackdown here today, you can't count them out of this series.
Let's go.
They are a good hockey team. What is your predicted playoff final? Oh, Big Rickster, I can't unveil.
Let's go.
Because I'm going round by round and I'm releasing prediction videos. So if you watch my prediction videos, after the second round, we'll do the third round and then the final. So I can't unveil it too early. Marner to Utah, Tavares to LA, Sammy to Minnesota, Keefe to the AHL. Jay, that's funny. Could you imagine if they said to Mitch, hey, we'd really like to send you to Utah. I think we can get a good trade going on. We're going to bring Clayton Keller back over here. And Mitch saying, yeah, okay, we like Utah. I think that would surprise everybody. Everybody. Carrie, not sure. Not sure right now. We have our 20K giveaway that's coming up very, very soon. I'm sure we'll probably have to unveil details about that tomorrow. Hockey Dude, what's going on? Welcome in. This off the draw, back to the line. Playing this one around. 3 likes away from 500. Make sure you crush that like button. Here's a shot right on. No, just missed. Tipped just wide. McCullough sending this in the corner. Cats back to the line. Here's a blast. That one gets blocked. Boston blocking a lot of shots as well. 23 blocked shots right now for the Bruins. I'm a Bruins guy. I'd love to ask you, Barkov versus Bobby Orr, who would win 1v1? You know what? You can't even make that comparison because it's 2 totally different eras. Bobby Orr in his time period was outstanding. But you put Bobby Orr against some of these players today, the players are bigger, they're faster, they're more creative with the puck. So you almost can't compare. The generations are so different, so different. Chicago Joe's saying, I'm going to tell you Bobby Orr, no doubt about it. I'd like to have a jersey from the Rangers to make it possible, knowing that my country not play hockey, but I love hockey. Alex, nice. Yeah, check online. You can find, go to NHLshop.com or Fanatics. Fanatics is the new NHL sponsor, so they're taking over. I'm speechless and I love it. There you go, Lucas. That's right, Johnny. It's coming. It's coming. I thought Florida was going to sweep. Nah, Matt, I picked Florida in 6. I didn't think they're going to sweep. Here's a blast from the line. That one's going just wild. Panthers pulling their goalie. It's an empty net here as they're coming back around. They're putting the push on right now. 4:40 to go. 6-on-5 situation. Up over the line. Panthers going to hammer this one in. Their puck control right now is just not good. And this is going to roll. Oh, my gosh. Just missed the post. Icing call.
Well, I'm wondering if one of the officials is going to...
Lawson. No. We have not had another Florida Panther goal. Reinhardt has not scored. If you check the bottom ticker, you will see all the goal scores. So keep your eye on that. Salty Grampy, what's going on? Generation Massachusetts hockey players have watched Bobby Orr tapes. Yeah, I mean, he was so good. So good. But I just think it's so different. I get asked a lot, too, not from back then, but even, some of the players in the 80s and 90s, how they would play against teams today. And there's no way you can make that comparison. This coming around, Florida going to hold this one in. Side of the net, trying to bring this through. Mods, you can go for a 5-minute major on that one. Bringing this back to the line. Here's Tkachuk. Tkachuk with a long shot. Swayman with that X-ray vision sees it through a crowd and makes a great save. JW coming in with that subscribe. Taylor, what's up? Hitting that subscribe. Red Ketchup. That's amazing. Love it, Red. Thank you all for hitting that subscribe for us. Over 500 likes. Almost up to 550 now in the likes. This is awesome. Oh, I actually have that.
Let's go.
All right. Aaron coming in with that sub. Thank you all so much. Back to the line. Cycling around again. 4 minutes. 4 minutes left. Empty net for the Florida Panthers. Here they come. 6-on-5 situation. Barkov up the middle. Cross ice. They're going to put this one down in the corner. Barkov going in after it. Big collision there. Side of the net. This coming around. Florida Verhaeghe. He's with it. Playing it across. Long shot from the point. Tip. That one's knocked down. And again, Boston gets this one out. My goodness. They're going to play this one back in. I bet on Boston only because my uncle likes Florida. That's funny. Jay's trying to up the family feud. Here it comes, Boston. 2-on-1 with an empty net. And they're going to put that one in. That's going to seal the deal if it wasn't sealed already. The Bruins with an empty net goal. My goodness. So Boston has just played unbelievably well. Marchand blocks the shot from Verhaeghe. It actually broke Marchand's stick. DeBrusque, he's going to come down, put it in the empty net. Unbelievable. 5-1 Boston. That is going to do it. My goodness. Boston's going to take this one home. They continue to play great hockey. Primus, thank you very much. That's right. Tomorrow, Crystal coming in with that sub. Tomorrow we're here. Rangers, Canes, and it looks like we might be announcing have to announce our 20K giveaway tomorrow. What's the shipping on that? It's at 2 to 3 days, right?
How do you take them out? Do you put homework at this point?
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna wait till we get the shipping confirmation before we announce the grand prize for our 20K giveaway. DeBrusque, he has been a beast. What a great playoff run he's having. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes left to go. Chicago Joe, when we announce it, we'll announce all the details. So it's going to be a contest that runs over a couple of days, so that way we can get as many people a chance to enter as possible. Because we know not everybody can come to every game, and we've had so much support over these playoffs. This one coming around back to the line. Here's a blast. This one's going side of the net. Panthers with a big hit there and then down deep in the Panther zone. Here's a shot. That's intercepted. 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes to go. Big Rickster, welcome in. Here's Rodriguez going to play this one up. Hit at the side. Boston going to flip this one out again. Time ticking down. The Panthers still pressing, but Boston is cutting everything off right now at the blue line. It's not even Swayman. Swayman has been awesome, but right now Florida can't even get into the Boston zone. Over the line, now they do, up off the glass. This one coming down into the corner. Panthers with it. They would just like to get one to figure out a way past Swayman. Cross ice, Ekman Larson, he shoots. That one goes into the corner. 1:50 to go. Rob, this is the only game tonight. This is the only game on the schedule. Here comes Boston, going to bring this one out. Frederick going to go towards the net. He's waiting for it, doesn't get the pass, comes around behind the net. Yeah, Sam Bennett will be a difference maker if and when he comes back. Here's a shot high and over the shoulder of Bobrovsky. Frederick holding on Ekblad's stick there, and that's going to draw a crowd as Ekman Larson, Okposo, Ekblad all in there. Ekblad not happy with the stick holding going on. Ekman Larson, he's giving some shots to the face. Him and Frederick jabbing each other. They're going face to face, back and forth. Big time jabs going on. Oh, and there's a stick. Witherspoon gets the butt end of his stick in Opozo's face. That was accidental, but hey, you gotta watch your stick.
Let's go.
Thank you for hitting that subscribe. We are 15 likes away from 550 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, smash that like for us. Let's go. Thank you, everyone, hitting those subscribes. What a night. 1:22 to go. Right now, they're setting that tone. He did. He did for sure. A little bit of a hissy fit. But Ekblad just had to pull that stick away from Frederick. Ekman Larson and Frederick have been battling all game long. But he had a big whack, a big slash on the hands of Witherspoon as well. You can't do that. The refs let it go. Both teams getting away with some things here tonight. But not good, not good, not good at all. Just found the subscribe button. Lydia, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Mr. Daddy Carlo, that's awesome. Yeah, big congrats on Carlo for the birth of his child and having a heck of a game here today, putting a goal in. It is awesome. And there it is, 550 likes. Thank you. So there's making some calls here. The officials trying to get things going. So there goes Frederick. He's done for the night. It's playoff hockey. Let him play. MA, exactly. Rodriguez is going to go to the box. That's weird. So Maroon is chirping at somebody over there. The linesman kind of giving him a little pat on the backside, telling him to kind of cool it a little bit. So the Bruins going to end up on the power play after all of that. And Forsling is still kind of leaning over, shouting at him. So Forsling doesn't want to get into it with Maroon. Maroon would destroy Forsling. 1:22 to go. Trying to put this one away. Just drop the puck already. They're still that Forsling and Maroon still going at it. Chirping. Hopefully one of them are mic'd up because I'd love to know that conversation. Brittany, I personally go Avalnche in that one. I like them over Dallas. But Dallas was one of the best teams in the league, so it's always a tough call. All right, 1:10 to go. We are finally ticking down the last minute in this hockey game. In the corner. Trying to come away with this one. Last minute now officially. Boston digging it out. Maroon going to send this around. Far side for Witherspoon. He's going to kick this back. Here's a long shot. Hits the leg in front. This one coming around. Big collision there in the corner. Here's a shot from the point, fanned on it. Back to the short point again. Witherspoon with a shot, blocker save. Going in the corner. Sending it back to the line, working it through. Lawrence just absolutely rocked the Bruin player in the corner. And this is going to get whistled down. Jared, how's it going? Welcome in. Tom, welcome in as well. Juan, thank you for hitting that subscribe. Appreciate it. 96 finals rematch in the works.
Just a good solid hit. As the Bruins
some good physicality here.
Let's go.
Go Boston. Yeah, Boston looks like they're going to take game one of this series. Thank you so much, Andreas, hitting that subscribe, hitting that like. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank everybody today. This has been absolutely incredible. It's been a phenomenal hockey game. It's been a lot of fun. Back to the line. This one coming out, Florida, hanging on to it. 25 seconds to go. It's actually a little 4-on-4 now, so Boston picking up a penalty there. Under a minute to go in the 4-on-4, but it doesn't matter because there's only 15 seconds left in the period, and Carlo going to get this one out and down the ice.
Let's go.
Here they come. Florida, one last chance, and they turn it over. 5 seconds to go. Jeff coming in with that subscribe. How is Swayman not the captain? I know. And the horn goes, this game is done. Put it in the books. The Bruins taking a 1-0 series lead over the Florida Panthers. I'm shocked. I did not expect this game to go this way, but what a fun hockey game this was. Absolutely outstanding. All right, let's kind of run through all the goal scorers here today, and then we'll bring you up to speed with all the stats. Man, that was huge. 5 unanswered. That was great game. Thank you, Jay. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're growing, and we're growing fast. And it's because this community is absolutely incredible. All right, here is your goal scorers. Matt Tkachuk opened it up, his 4th from Barkov. Geeky, his 3rd from Zaka and Pasternak. Laurie, his 1st from Witherspoon and Zaka. Carlo, his 2nd from Coyle in Frederick. Then it was Brazo, his 1st from Van Riemsdyk and Laurie. And then DeBrusk into the empty netter from Brad Marchand. Your shooting, Panthers 39-29 for the Bruins. It breaks down by period. 14 in the first for Boston, 9 for Florida. 7 in the second for Boston, 14 for Florida. 8 in the third for Boston, 16 for Florida. So Florida out shooting them, but it's Jeremy Swayman who shuts the door and does not allow anything in. Panthers 60% in the faceoff circle, 40% for the Bruins. 0 for 3 go the Panthers, 0 for 2 go Boston. Both power plays not effective. 69 hits for the Boston Bruins. Man, that's a huge number. 54 hits for the Florida Panthers. 27 block shots for Boston. Look at that. Not only are they dishing out the big-time hits, 27 block shots. It's incredible. 11 for the Panthers. 13 giveaways for Boston. 11 giveaways for the Florida Panthers. This was an excellent game. I want to thank all of our mods for doing what you guys do, working it and keeping things safe and moving along. Thank you to all of our gifters tonight. Appreciate you all. Jacob Lee, who really is Bruce and Val. So thank you so much. And I Can Prep. Thank you both. Thank you to all of our channel members. We appreciate you guys hanging around with us, investing in us, being part of our community as a channel member. It really, really helps us out on the channel. If you are brand new and this is your first time that you found us and you hung out and had fun tonight, thank you for being part of our community, our hockey community. Again, we're back tomorrow night. So even if you're not a fan of the Rangers and Canes, come stop by, say hello, hit that like, and help us continue to grow. By the looks of things, we are so close to 20K. We may be announcing our 20K giveaway potentially tomorrow if we get that shipping notification. So we're going to see, and we'll make that call. And there you go, Brittany. $75. Betting on names works. There you go. Congratulations, Brittany. Now, are you going to double it up? Are you going to risk the 75, go double or nothing tomorrow night? Or are you going to take the money and run? But again, thank you all so much. I appreciate so many kind words here today. This was great. I had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. Again, tomorrow night we'll be back. It's the lottery announcement. So we might have a conflict earlier on in the evening. We'll have to see. But we might, we'll see. We'll see. If we don't call it live, we'll definitely talk about it during the game tomorrow. So thank you. Have a great night. Sleep tight. Be safe. And go hockey go. See you tomorrow, hockey fans.